Y'all good though?
I'm good.
For sure.
Sure.
You did.
You dig. Yo, thank you, because that was like, I feel like I needed that to start the week, bro. Like,
For sure.
I needed that joy and that laugh. And it wasn't even that it was bad. It was just that the delivery was comical.
Yeah, you executed well.
That shit was
Right.
hilarious. I don't know why looking at little baby on the screen just made
You
me
seen
like,
his shoulders?
you dig? Like, yeah, like I felt like I was getting an Atlanta wave real quick.
That was great, bro. I really appreciate the fact that they don't even know what we're talking about. So for those who doesn't know and who are now tuning in, I don't know when, but in the very, very near future, there's going to be a JSC Jungle
Surprise.
Squad cast. You don't want me to tell them?
It's a cipher.
He got
Yeah.
so excited.
A jungle surprise.
A Jungle Squad cipher. All right, it's gonna feature Ra
You dig?
as the leading rapper.
Damn, I'm the leader.
Rad as the co-host to the rapping,
For sure.
and me as the preliminary artist, just getting the crowd hype for the main guys right here.
Damn, we might have to talk about that lineup. I feel like the weak nigga go first. Like that's just like,
That's
Think
why
that
I'm
was-
gonna start it off.
You gonna start it off?
Yeah,
He said the weakest.
The weakest. Oh.
Ra's not the weakest. His performance,
gonna
his
have to.
delivery brought so much joy and memorabilia to everyone in the room that should be saved.
You close out, bro.
Relax.
You close out
I'm
show.
the closer.
Literally,
All right,
she started out saying, "You dig." That's what's gonna stick, not synopsis.
Synopsis.
You feel me? So I appreciate that. So stay tuned. We're working on some shit. Rad is like, you ever seen Willy Wonka? This nigga is the golden chocolate ticket right here to rap.
This nigga is the ticket.
Yo, for real, to get us out the hood.
Freedom.
Yo, in New Edition, he's the high note. Like,
miracle, spiritual.
the Jackson
on the
5,
miracle.
he's Michael Jackson. Like, bro. What?
All right, Static Shock.
Yeah, for
You
real.
got it.
Static Shock for
All
real.
right, Storm, bro.
That's fine.
Storm?
Oh,
Which
shit.
Storm?
From X-Men.
No, like which one? There's which one?
Whichever
From
one.
X-Men First Class or from like the
From
first
originals,
three?
OG.
Halle
That was a
Berry?
good
Just
one
because of
though.
the hair color.
Nah,
He said he
Halle
look like Halle
Berry. That's the Halle,
Halle
Berry.
Berry.
That's what he said. He said he looked like
That's a
Halle Berry.
compliment.
The hair set. Honestly, it looked like you wearing a wig. Good girl.
Nah,
said natural.
she's Puerto Rican.
It was hilarious.
She's Puerto Rican, bro. Puerto Ricans have real hair.
Got that
I feel
natural
like
rap.
there's.
She's like, you
Let me
like,
not even say anything else after this because I was about to go somewhere where it's probably gonna be rude.
said it's been a long time
Yeah.
from just guys on the couch.
But like, you have great hair that you were born with.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I was
appreciate
just
it.
gonna make comparisons to like other nationalities.
Okay, that's fine.
So I'm gonna do it anyway. So like, there's certain nationalities like, you know, the blacks and the Africans where they need the weave, and like for me, since I'm black, I'm actually Haitian and Puerto Rican. People look at me and ask me if my hair is fucking fake, and I'm like, bro,
What?
no, my hair is real as fuck.
You got twists to the
He
root.
get extensions.
Yeah, like they ask me if I get extensions, bro.
He get weave added onto his twist. It's
my
not even
God.
on his
Niggas be getting
hair.
the Jimmy Butler like.
Yeah, like I'm okay with women doing that, but for some reason I find that disrespectful when I'm accused of having that, because this is real. This is hard work. This is labor.
For real.
This is
Yeah.
memories. This is
Kashanet got asked if he had extensions as well.
yeah.
That's
Kai's
crazy.
his look real too because we actually saw his journey. Like I feel like we saw our journey. Like Rad, he didn't have none of that.
My shit's
That nigga
matured.
had a little doodle shit when we started.
Yeah, you gotta go
Oh,
through
you
the
have little
ugly.
worms?
You gotta go through the ugly phase. You feel me? I made it out the other side.
He said
We
little
also
words.
had
You
like
look
bad
like
lighting.
Crazy Eyes from Orange is the New Black.
No, she had the fucking thick shits like Marlon Wayans
She had
and fucking
You still
that
resemble
orange
you.
juice shit.
You still
That's
you still
crazy.
resemble her though. So I
I
was.
don't. She's
said what I
mad dark skin.
said.
I'm light skin.
Yeah.
Yo, I
Okay.
ain't gonna
You
lie.
was reaching for that one.
I think
bro.
I'm happy I put you guys on separate couches.
It would have been like,
Yeah, y'all niggas, y'all niggas
Regardless,
is
we would have
beefing.
been.
but y'all like good eye level to like.
Yeah, now y'all
Yeah.
can stare at each other and
She
actually
said,
Stay
yeah,
over there.
beef.
it's
Good.
up.
Now I
From
feel like we
over
gotta
here.
This
play some
side
type
lit.
of game or some shit.
I know. I'm normally there.
Should we play a game?
We should.
What game?
All right. So it's not a game, but
Okay, so
Why
we're not
you
gonna
play a
call it a
game?
game.
Why
It's
you
not a
guys?
game. It's not a game.
Listen, while you guys think of a game, I'm going to
Fuck. Who said I
put
said?
this timing in. All right, I'm just, you feel me? So
Got
like,
it.
I want all of you guys to think of a number from 1 to 10 and don't tell me.
We all just thought of like the same number, or at least two of us out of the three.
Did everybody choose their number?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now what I want you to do is add this number by 3.
This nigga's trying to pull a Houdini on us.
Did everybody add their number by 3?
Yes.
Okay. Now, some extra math. I want you to also add 5 to that as well.
Yeah, we look.
Gotcha.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, with that number that you've had, I want you to subtract it from the number that you chose from 1 through 10.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay.
Does everybody have it?
Yes.
I think.
Okay. All of your numbers is 8.
It's not the number I chose.
No, that's
But you said
That's
pick
the
a
number
number.
that's the
you
number
should
that you
add.
got.
Do some math check.
Correct?
Hold up.
It was good. That was good.
I do math check. Don't look over.
All right.
She said.
But it's
no, literally, like.
It's facts. Am I correct? Did somebody think of a game in that time? Or were you
No,
too
it's-
focused on the math?
Nah.
Yeah, I was picking numbers and shit.
Yo.
Adding, subtracting. You gave me mad shit.
Nigga
to
said,
do.
fuck 3 plus 5 minus 7. Damn, we at 8.
Carry the one.
Oh, you chose 7? That was your number?
This is a boring
Yeah,
ass
what about
game.
you?
Next.
I picked 4.
But
Question
like,
mark.
what if you pick
Hostility.
1 plus
Any
3
number,
is 4
it
minus
didn't
9?
matter. It would have been
Oh
8.
yeah, 8, yeah. It's true.
Isn't that crazy?
That's like the
Maybe.
card tricks.
That's magic. All right.
It's like unspoken magic.
Okay. So we do have games. We already did the 50 states game. Instead of states, we can switch it to like, all right, fast foods. Okay. So we each take a turn naming a fast food restaurant, and last person to whoever doesn't say anything, they're eliminated.
Okay. That'll be a
Alright.
quick game. It ain't too many of them.
Okay.
I guess.
I would begin. Baskin and Robbins.
Wendy's.
That was a crazy start, but McDonald's. Baskin and Robin. Who the fuck would have thought?
Burger
I
King.
didn't want to go with the easy ones because I want to like get the challenging ones out the
Getting them
way.
shits out the
You
way.
heard?
What you said?
Burger King.
Okay, KFC,
Chick-fil-A.
Oh shit, Bojack's.
Arby's.
Checkers.
Jack in the Box.
Chick-fil-A?
She said that
Oh, you said Chick-fil-A, so I'm out?
you were out.
Oh
Bye.
shit.
Shit,
Shit.
you out, man.
Oh shit.
Krausers.
That's not a fast food. That's a corner store. That's a convenience store.
Checkers is the
Deli.
same thing.
Yeah, that's a deli. That's not a
Checkers
fast
is
food.
you said Checkers. Those are the
Checkers
same
is a
thing.
fast food restaurant. That's that's
No,
burgers
there's
and fries.
actually a Checkers restaurant, not the Checkers deli.
See, that's the only reason I said that then.
I mean, technically it is fast food.
It is, yeah. It is fast food, I
No,
guess.
it's a deli. It's a
Delis and
deli.
bodegas.
Steak and
That's
cheese
different.
sandwich. Mad fast, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga
Yeah,
said
that's not
Baskin and
processed.
Robin.
That's
Yeah,
not
Baskin
processed.
Robbins is a hotel. And
That's
not a
valid. That's
It's a
different.
restaurant.
Hotel?
Baskin Robbins is a restaurant.
Hotel.
Yeah, I was like, what is
Change your mind, like
So this shit legal, nigga.
Nigga
it's
trying
not.
to take a vacation.
Nigga said, I got a hotel room
Robbins,
waiting
bro.
after this.
You know what's
You ain't say
crazy?
Baskin and Robbins.
That was the first thing I
That's
said.
exactly
Yes.
what he said
Baskin
precisely.
Robbins. Huh?
Yeah.
That's not fast food. That's ice cream, nigga.
That's fast.
That's
bro.
sweets. That's
Dunkin'
dessert.
Donuts, like that's all fast
dessert.
food.
Nah,
Exactly.
But I said Krausers because you said Checkers. So I mean,
Checkers is a fast food. The
Yeah,
Checkers,
but there also is a Checkers. I know that's the same as a Krausers. There's 2 spots in Bridgeport.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Checkers got this whole Krausers x Checkers collab going on, and I still haven't figured out either.
What?
I ain't
There's
never
Checkers
yet.
in New York, and there's like a Checkers out here, but like they
You
switched
saw the
it to
Checkers from
Krausers.
Co-op City. Like that's the Checkers I grew up on from Bay Plaza.
Yeah,
They got like the
I grew up
black
on one
and
of
white
Florida.
checkered background and
Exactly.
shit.
Let's sum this
Yeah.
one up to a cultural background, cultural difference. All right. Oh, Raising Cane's.
What?
That's the chicken place.
This nigga just got a
Like
That is
the
Wingstop,
just
nigga,
got a
Wingstop.
fucking survival fucking token.
Yeah,
Like,
that was crazy. I never heard of that in my
just
life.
got
I can't.
brought back
What
from
you
the game.
mean, nigga?
We need a fact checker in this bitch. Like Wingstop. I said Wingstop.
Popeyes,
Damn, I didn't even think of Popeyes. I'm out.
Duchess,
KFC.
Apparently.
Taco Bell.
Damn.
Subway.
Papa John's.
I'm out.
Domino's.
Pizza Hut.
5, 4.
American Team.
Little,
Yo, what?
Little
Five,
Caesars.
4.
Does American Team count?
The Wahlburgers.
Frank Pepe's.
Niggas is just naming food spots at
No,
this
because the minute you
Sergio's.
said American
Panero's.
Team, I got a question.
That's fast food. That's
So, hold
burgers,
on.
fries, hot dogs.
Yeah.
That's fast
But
food.
it's fresh though. They making it right in front of you.
That's what
like,
they doing at
that's
McDonald's in the
fast,
back, and
No.
They making it
And
fresh
Burger
out the
King,
little
and
it's
drawer.
on the grill. It's fast food. They're making burgers on the grill over there.
It's fresh, though.
Alright, so what distinguishes like a
They want you to
regular
believe.
restaurant spot from a fast food spot at this point?
Cause fast food, I don't see what's getting made. They taking the shit at the container, or it's frozen, and they gotta put it through the flame grill. Cause Burger King claim that is flame shit.
That's just happening
You know what
everywhere.
it should be? Check it out. Fast food should be only if they have a drive-through attached.
Nah, that's
No,
crazy.
yes, wow.
That's fast food.
Nah, most fast
Oh,
foods
he's
don't
you.
have it, though,
I
but
get
you
what
right.
you're trying to say.
I'm onto something.
You on
Yeah.
to something. He's saying like the speed of the food shall be fast. It shouldn't be like McDonald's where I've got the line down the fucking block
Because
and
if
around the
not, we
corner.
just
Nah,
name the
McDonald's is
restaurants
definitely
at
It's
this
called
point.
slow food if that's the case.
I could say
feel like
5-star
this challenge
pizza at this
got
point. Is
fucked
that
up.
fast food?
You ain't-
It depends
y'all-
on the day. Sometimes they say 25, 30 minutes. Nigga, that's not
Like,
fast.
honestly,
They
to be
don't.
real with you, you said Pepe's, and Frank Pepe's is like a good spot. Niggas go in and sit down and eat.
And
Like,
it's fresh.
there's-
Italiano.
Niggas sit down at
yeah.
Domino's too.
No, they don't. There's no tables at
I be
Domino's.
sitting at Domino's.
There's no tables
All right,
at
so
Domino's.
restaurant,
Domino's
like
got
fast
like
foods.
2 tables.
Yo,
So
niggas didn't
fast.
shut the
I just wanted to
stipulations.
keep naming pizzas. I'm sorry, like
You
I,
won, nigga.
I,
Nigga,
my
see,
bad.
Domino's.
Y'all took
Frank
the
Pepe's.
game and did a 360 each and every time. I'm over this. I'm done. I quit.
I feel
I'm
like
done.
when you were in though,
You
we
lost.
were fair.
Right.
When you were
Nigga said
in, we
you
were
didn't quit,
fair.
you were fine.
Yeah, like when Rob was out, you was like, all right, bye, we good.
Yeah, you was hyped. Then when you
So,
really think
when
when
you
you
got
was
tired
like,
when you
oh,
lost.
Because I couldn't even think about nothing. That's the point.
She's trying to get unemployment.
Exactly, that's
what
what-
What?
She's trying to quit.
That's
I
the
really
point,
couldn't
though.
think of nothing. So I really sat there and said, I'm out.
It's all
that was
good.
very amicable of you.
That was fun, right?
Excuse me?
It was
Static
amicable.
Shock?
Like you
You
did good.
know what?
We
That's
ain't
a
even
compliment.
introduced
Where's the
God.
hype coming from?
Gotta
I was
get,
complimenting
superhero.
Static Shock is here. I'm playing the theme song right now.
Static Shock. That used to be my shit.
Static Shock was the show.
Yeah, that
Yo,
was
they
one of
shoulda
my
made the
favorite
live
black
action.
superheroes of all. I hope they don't. They actually did. Is Black Lightning? That's literally the
That's-
Static Shock. Yeah, because Static Shock is DC. So I don't know why. Maybe it was like some like I don't know copyright issue or something that they couldn't name it Static Shock and they just call it Black Lightning. But yeah, he's literally Static Shock.
Wow.
Yeah, it would have been so much cooler being named Static Shock.
I like Static
Black
Shock.
Lightning
Black-
is
yeah.
like
Black
So
Lightning's
generic.
a demanding name. Like that's a attention grabbing name. Black
that's like
Lightning.
what's this nigga's name? The Rock, the superhero character. What is it? Black Adam.
Black
or some
Adam?
shit like
Black
that?
Adam. Yeah,
But Black Lightning be whooping ass though.
He's cool as fuck, but Black Adam.
yeah.
shit
That
is
movie
mad
was
generic,
fire though. I ain't
bro.
gonna hold you.
For
Y'all
real.
got the Flash, Iron Man,
Yeah.
Captain America, and then you just got Black Adam.
Nah, you're right. But before we get any sidetrack, ladies and gentlemen, we are a little lit. Okay.
You dig.
This is your boy Abe Loso, and this is the Jungle Squadcast, episode 79. Okay.
Shit.
We have a
Yeah.
guest today. Okay.
Hello.
Turnt, Thalia.
Hello.
How are
Hi.
you?
I'm good. I'm great. I'm lit.
You are lit.
With
We
a
are
capital
all lit.
L.
We make sure we got lit.
And I smoked the L too.
We can't
Stamp
confirm
that.
or deny those allegations.
Oh,
We all plead the fifth, but stamp that.
Yeah, Turnt Thalia came in Turnt. You feel me? And she passed that on like COVID, and we are all Turnt as well. So it's your boy Turnt Ape Loso and your boy Turnt Raw.
Banks, you dig?
Turnt Banks
Nah.
and your boy Turnt Rad. You feel me? And this is the Jungle Squad cast. Welcome everybody. All right. Ra, how are you? How's life? It's been a while. I gave last week a break for all of us, so thank you guys for just enjoying the last episode for 2 weeks. We needed a break. We've been coming consistent. We came right in the season like 4, right after season 3, and there's a lot of shit going on, and kind of just needed to chill, give everybody a break. Niggas work hard.
Summer's ending. Want to enjoy it. To
Summer's
the fullest.
done. It's not ending. It's
That's a
done.
fact.
Winter is coming.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
And that's how it's been, man. Just
The end
working.
of the world is near. So, yes, how are you, man?
Just working, bro. Just trying to find time to like get a consistent schedule that works for me, and I'm not like over flooded. But
Yo, you know what I think you
Maintaining.
should do?
what's up?
Like you as well. I think both of you should quit your jobs,
Mm-hmm.
but not in a way that you actually quit, but in a way that gets you fired. So get an unemployment so you can 100% commit your hours to getting the Jungle Squad cast off its feet and its foundation and truly invest in it. So when it does pop off, you guys will have, what is it called? Something equity. It's like when you work for your I forgot something equity.
No, it's that.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about?
I'm
So
trying
you're
to
give us the crumbs.
catch
That's what
the
I'm
drift
hearing.
here,
I
yeah.
feel like
Work equity or some shit, like something like that.
You
Like
get
the mon-
equity with a company.
Yeah.
I feel like
Right, what you're referring to.
Nah, like you know, like when you buy a house, or like if you want to buy a house, one that wants to be renovated, and you work
That's
to build
called a
that house.
HELOC loan, no?
Interest.
It's something. I swear to God, the last word is equity, but I just don't remember the beginning for it. Like
It's a HELOC loan. It's like a home equity.
home equity. There you go.
wouldn't it be
Yes,
we just
home
get a
equity,
share?
yeah. Home equity, yeah.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
it technically be like a share?
I don't know.
No, because when you
It's a
get like
business?
a home equity loan or like a HELOC, like a home equity line of credit, like literally whatever your house is, what it's worth, you could get that loan and use that towards renovations and stuff like that.
and work it off and get the money like back. That's how
Yep,
you would get the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like sweat equity. I think it's called.
Sweat.
Yeah,
Sweat equity.
if I'm not mistaken,
Sweat
it's sweat equity. If you one of you guys can look it up, I swear to God, it might be
Sweat
sweat
equity.
equity. It's when you actually work, like, and build the house yourself, and then you get money and like, or not money or ownership of the house by working on the house.
I feel like we should all just do it though.
Huh?
I think we should all just do it then.
Sweat equity refers to work one does to build up value without a salary. This ownership interest or increases in value is created as direct result of hard work.
Yeah. So, I think if you guys were to take that route, I think that would be like really admirable.
What
And
I'm hearing is he wants us to quit our day job to come here and make it a job.
I think as a collective we should all do it then. So like you go first, let us know, and then like we can get it underway after. Like
I feel like,
as the main delegator of the pod.
which is
gotta
why
show
I
us.
should be the main breadwinner.
No, but the sweat equity, bro.
The
Like,
sweat equity.
Which is
You
why
feel me?
you guys should
that
sweat.
sounds like crumbs.
No, because if you guys work hard, you're just working harder for more of a bigger piece.
So you'll pay the
To the
entirety.
stock.
So you'll pay the entirety of rent and utilities.
No, like you'll be getting unemployment, so you guys will be okay for a year, and within that year, if we don't pop off, then you can go back to work.
I feel like that. I feel.
He's basically saying quit your job, but I don't know what the hell is gonna happen. But just quit your job just in case.
That's what I'm saying. We
so
should
we
all
got
just-
time
that's
to,
not what
like,
I'm saying.
Try to get this shit off the
And get
ground.
half
Quit
of my
your job
paycheck.
and invest all your hours into your that you work into your job into this, and I bet you and guarantee you, we make way more money.
I feel like the same would apply to you, bro. Like you spend a majority of your time getting your master's degree, the master's degree and all that,
Exactly.
and all your extra stuff, extra schooling work for teaching. I feel like if you just dropped all of
and
it,
put all your eggs into one basket,
bro, like
and said, "Fuck it."
the options are limitless. Like your
Nah,
hours
but
would be.
You have
This is
to
back to
understand.
that. Would you put all your baskets in one lane, or would you spread up your
That's
eggs?
what I'm asking you guys
Because
to
we
not
got
do
our
that.
eggs spread right
Like,
now, but
I
you
don't-
want us to just take all our
Lefty.
eggs and just.
I don't want.
He's like, I'm asking y'all to not do that.
I don't want you guys to put all your eggs in one basket. I want you to.
That
you
is
feel me?
all our eggs. Our eggs are our money. The eggs are all our head.
Pause.
The food's in our.
Pause.
The eggs are all in one basket. Is what you sound like.
Listen,
Pause.
I don't
Nah,
like.
you late.
That
You
was
said what
crazy.
you said. What you said.
The eggs on your
I
head.
don't like when neither one of your eggs are frozen. And I
Hey,
think
yo.
Niggas ain't talking about.
All right, listen.
Get out of here. We didn't even get through the intro yet. But
I
go
did. I
ahead.
said, "Welcome, Jungle
Yeah,
Squad
he's
Cast. We good? This is friendly banter. How are you?"
Nigga said, Rod, how are you? That was it. We're still on checking on anybody else.
We're
Then we
still
got
on
the
you.
eggs. All right, come on. Let's finish up with the frozen eggs.
Los
These niggas
huevos.
It's just went left.
You dig? You dig? Like,
Synopsis.
nah, like I don't know if I should take that offensively. Not to even side note this shit, but like, nigga heard the whole 2.5 minutes of the raps, bars after bars, layers upon layers, and the only thing he had to capture out that whole shit was synopsis.
It was the most intriguing word.
You feel me? That shit was
That
next
was the
level.
keyword
You
to
said the
everything.
opposites and the seminopsis. I'm like, okay. This nigga
You put the
transforming right
emphasis
now.
on synopsis. Like, read that
listen,
shit
you
before
should
you get
read the
into this shit.
This nigga said.
You know, crazy.
Synopsis.
Yo, y'all niggas, y'all heard some clowns. It
Next
was,
time this nigga spits, he gonna say synopsis mad soft.
yeah,
Read the
I'm
synopsis.
literally about to change the whole word.
Yo, he gonna be like, you
About
know,
to change
across
the
the
whole
word.
He said, so read the review.
I had to fuck up my logic. Like,
Nah, I like
Nigga
that
about to
logic.
remove
mix.
the whole
He said,
verse.
so I mixed it with logic. I was like, all right, I get that. Because we be
Yeah.
on logic.
but seriously, man, how are you now? Because Roz pregnant, frozen eggs.
Yeah. Nah, I'm doing all right, bro.
Whatever the fuck
Chilling.
that means.
I just been chilling. I got a week to not work, which is nice, and we're getting ready for the school year to start. which
Yeah,
is
like
even
Roz
better.
stays mad distant and like a ghost, so I don't see him a lot. We don't get to talk as much unless it's Monday. You're the same way, but it's a little bit more awkward when me and you are living in the same home. So
Niggas
like,
10 feet apart.
like when I ask you guys, how are you guys? I get it. You want to keep it PG for the cameras, but I want to get past the surface level. Okay,
So
I want to
got
know
beat.
how are you? How are you feeling spiritually? How are you feeling mentally? How are you feeling like consciously?
Feeling
Is
healthy,
everything
feeling
okay?
healthy, feeling holy.
Because this is
Yeah.
the love couch
Amen.
over there.
Yeah.
Feel me?
So you guys are good. Seriously.
For sure. Definitely progressing in the right areas. You feel me? Definitely going somewhere. It's just like tiring.
Yeah, I've
But
had
it's
a
not an excuse.
tiring week, but it's all been everything's been provided for me by God, so I'm chilling, bro.
You
I will
okay?
always-
You feel me?
All right.
Dance that.
I'm happy for you guys. Okay.
Amen.
Hallelujah. You dig? You
Hallelujah.
dig? So Queen,
Hi.
how are you, Talia?
Good. How are you?
I saved the best for last. Me. So you can go for now.
So you can go right before me,
I'm
though.
just playing. I'm just
Nah.
kidding. I'll go and then you can go. So I've been doing great. But it's weird because like I have to literally sit there and realize that I'm doing great. Because sometimes in the moment I kind of feel that shit like shit when I'm heading towards greatness. And sometimes I don't necessarily realize how far I've gotten to where I am now to where I was. And it's hard for me to appreciate that. Like it's hard. Like from last year to this year, I did a lot of things, and it's putting me in a good position. So I'm grateful, and I'm happy. Like I'm grateful for that. When it comes to necessarily happiness, when it's how I'm doing, like on a day to day, it's weird because I realize that I'm excited, for school, work, blah blah blah, but like I realize that it's hard for me to commit and do the same shit every day, all like consistently, it's hard for me to commit to that
Yeah.
and to like do it with a genuine happiness and just like really like a sense of peace, because I feel like eventually like every single situation that I'm in, it's like a candle where that interest or that genuine happiness starts off great but eventually burns out until I move on to something else. So like for me, I'm doing great, like if you on paper, but like consciously I'm just learning and focusing how to appreciate where I'm at and like really understand how much of is what's going on and like the gravity of everything.
Yeah. You know what? Not to cut you off, but you know what I found is a great like result. Well, like a great way to kind of like fit in that mindset of like, you know, I'm doing the same thing habitually every day, waking up, going to work, or whatever your schedule is that keeps you in that cycle of like, damn, nothing's really changing, is like planning or like having shit to look forward to, whether that's like booking a little trip or going to a concert, like whatever
Yeah.
brings you that like excitement or motivation to like stack your bread, or you feel me, go through that habitual cycle and have something to look forward to. Like,
Nah, for real, because I definitely have struggled with like separating like work and chill time. And when I do either or, I do both of them excessively.
mhm.
So it's like I'm just trying to find that balance where like I can properly work where it's comforting to my mental, where it's not like physically fucking up my body, and I can also chill where it's also like to the point where I'm still like comfortable financially, where like if I take too much work off, it's not, bills are still gonna be okay and shit like that. Like
Yeah.
so it's just a fine balance, bro. And I'm great and I'm okay and God is good. I'm appreciative where I'm at.
All the time.
But sometimes it's just hard for me to be like excited or motivated. And like my biggest challenge really is just getting out of bed. Like to me, that's literally the hardest thing, is getting out of bed. But as soon as I get out of bed, I'm good. But there literally are days where it's like the bed
tough.
got me.
Yeah.
It's that's
They got
it.
yeah.
arms.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
Yeah.
real. That's
Yeah.
most people, especially when you don't got that thing to look forward to. If it's like, all right, I gotta
Yeah.
go clock into work, like nobody's really excited to go do that shit unless there's something spontaneous going on in the day. But
Yeah, I feel like that's the problem. It's like I'm working, and don't get me wrong, I'm excited and I like what I'm doing, but after getting this break for 2 months, it just made me
yeah, all right, yeah,
Yeah.
like that's my mentality. Thug it out right now
Yep.
so I can be comfortable later
In the long
and
run,
invest. Yeah, because I can't do this shit for 37 and a half years. I can't.
yeah,
So I want to do it to the point where, you know, like don't work for the man, but let the man work for me type of mentality. Like, okay, we both have a goal. They want to use me to keep making them profits, cool. But I want to use them to help me get to where I want to be in my life.
Get
And
my
then when I'm
benefits.
done, I cut off.
Mhm.
I've never been shy of cutting or quitting a job because my mental health and my happiness is a priority over anything. Like how I feel spiritually, if it's uncomfortable with me, that's a dub.
yeah. Stamp that.
But it's only for a season, though. It's not like a season is temporary. Like the
Yeah.
4 seasons we got, it's all they all
Mhm.
temporary. They all got their season. So you in a season where you just grinding that shit out, just grinding, and just like you just like one day I don't gotta do this. Like one day you're gonna look back at it and you're like, I remember I used to do all that. Now I'm living good.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to thug it out.
Alright.
Because,
Sacrifices.
You get to
Yeah.
appreciate the
Yep.
journey.
It's a
though.
marathon. It's a
yeah.
marathon.
Yeah,
But for me,
real.
like this shit is starting to hit me now, because like a year from last year, you remember, I was just trying to get into the master's program and I was just in a community college. Now I'm fucking in the master's program now, right? And I did this is like I've been doing 3 semesters in a row. Like usually you get the summer off, like, but like I just been like literally doing semester, work, podcast, trying to be inspired for music, like, you feel me? Like editing. So it's like I don't know. It's just I feel like I'm doing a lot with a little bit of time. And like the older I get, I'm just not getting enough time
to
Weird.
do all of that
I get
shit.
that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, the older you get, you definitely realize time moves fast. Like an hour is fast. Like,
Yeah.
Sure.
Minutes is fast.
you know what I
Literally.
mean?
That's
Like
crazy.
you look at 10 minutes, you're like, damn, now there's only 15 minutes left in this hour. Like time
Right.
is literally going by, nigga.
But
Like,
it's crazy. It's all dependent on what the fuck you doing. Cause 10 minutes at work could drag the fuck out, but 10 minutes of chilling and partying or 10 minutes of sleeping extra in the
Like
bed,
that.
Yeah.
it's all dependent on what the fuck you
Drags.
doing.
Like I can sit on the toilet and just scroll on my phone and like 30 minutes really pass by.
Right.
And I'm like, bro, like I would really be my time in the shower, bro. You don't understand. Like I communicate to you guys. I'm posting reels, like my phone in the shower. Like I know that sounds crazy, but I'll sit there, lay down in the tub, let the water hit me, and like I'm doing mad shit on the phone. Like
I do the same shit.
yeah, it's so crazy, but like I don't know. I just try to maximize my time as much as possible.
You know,
feel me?
you never use your phone in the shower?
No,
Why not?
I just don't. I just
Exactly.
never. I just like if I see somebody call, I be like,
Oh yeah, nah, we're not doing calls. I'm like responding to emails. I'm posting like shit that's supposed to be posted. Responding
shit.
I'm on do not disturb.
Fact.
Catch me when I'm done.
That's what I'm watching my YouTube
Yeah.
videos.
Like my shower is my peaceful time. Like
Yeah.
You got
that
the
is
shower
my
head and
that's
you
my
doing some
time to
stuff.
think. That is my time to like. I be having great ideas in the shower.
and you be doing some stuff with that shower head. That's why you need to put the phone to the side. I get it. I respect it.
With the shower.
I definitely do shit with the shower head. Yeah. Like get the fuck out of here. Yo, like
Nope.
what?
You don't do shit with the shower head.
Other females
no.
probably do that shit with
Wash
the
my
shower head. I don't
body,
do
nigga.
that shit with the shower head.
So you
Doing
don't
with the
got
shower
the
I do not set myself up
For the massage?
to hit it where it's supposed to hit. Where what you talking about? And be like, oh, like what the fuck? That is not
This is
no.
where I sanitize myself. Good
Listen,
sir.
I just watched that 90s show and I just saw she broke her whole shower head for trying to get busy in the shower with the little. She set the perfect, you feel me, the massage feature, and
Yeah,
apparently
you-
that be hitting spots for women. Like
Nobody got time for that. I'm in the shower to take a shower.
so you really only take a shower for like how long then? Like you in and out?
I'm in in an hour.
So then what the fuck are you doing if you're not on your phone or masturbating?
everything
I'm
shower.
in the fucking shower.
So
She's
what are
doing
you
it-
doing?
She's doing an everything shower, bro.
I told you that's my peak. That's my safe spot. Like I be like rubber dubbing. I be like I be chilling, and you over here talking about some
For an
masturbating.
Bro, girls have their everything shower. They
Listen,
gotta take care of themselves.
Yo,
in that.
I be there like in
That's
my
a long
like
time.
No,
She's gonna
I be
condition-
in there. I be combing my hair,
Detangling, like-
detangling,
Okay, that I get.
shampooing,
Okay.
conditioning.
That I get. But
Girls
if you're
will
just
do
sitting
this.
an hour
I
not
get
doing
you.
nothing and just
I'm exfoliating, then I'm putting the shower gel on, and then I'm it's steps to this shit, it's levels to this shit. You don't listen. All
see
you
the
got
clear
soap and
skin?
water and done.
The thing is, for
I
guys,
don't got clear skin, bro.
Bro, the thing is,
I use bar soap.
nah, you wanna know
no,
what's
you
crazy?
use water.
You know what's crazy is the thing.
That's all y'all do is use
Hold up,
water.
the craziest
It's
part
soap.
is guys have can have the healthiest skin, and we just use bars of soap and water, and I'll put the soap,
Yeah.
the body soap on my face.
Y'all use unscented Dove.
And then you will go through all of that, and then still like your
Get a-
body
get a-
oils and essential,
yeah, get a
and
pimple
still have
and
a
everything.
breakout.
Yeah.
And be like, what the fuck?
For real.
Wasting
I
mad
find
money
that
for
shit
no
crazy.
reason. Like, we weren't when cavemen were born. They were muscular. They were like Aki. They had tails. Apparently, DK. Like, they were good
That's
and
a
they ate
documentary.
good.
Tails.
You feel me? So like,
So you was a cave.
they
like, you
had
time
good hair.
travel?
They had good skin. They didn't use fucking facial hair, like facial wash and like all that extra shit to make them look good. They
Them
just
niggas
used
look rough back in the
nature.
days.
You feel me?
Hey, it's
And
called
they looked
modern.
good.
It's called modern advancements. We
Yeah.
can't judge. You enjoy your shower how you like to enjoy your shower.
I'm saying
Yeah,
enjoy your
like-
shower, but I was just curious as to what
Yeah.
you did for an
She
hour.
said,
if
my
you
bad, I'm
weren't-
now,
I'm
mom.
just
your phone
only.
and
I'm
masturbating.
getting right in the shower. You mind your business.
Yeah,
sorry.
I do think
You're right.
the shower time is like sanctuary time. No, you feel
Like
me?
the water so relaxing.
yeah,
like-
relax.
Certain
you feel
people be
me? Do
praying
your
and
little-
shit.
Yeah, do
I
my
watch YouTube in the
prayers.
shower and chill.
Nah, I just play my
Yeah.
music. You feel me? Chill.
It's
I do
like,
my
have a
little
bro, this whole
prayers.
list for the podcast, I did that while I was literally butt ass naked in the shower, water
Fucking
pouring down
naked?
me.
Fucking naked.
And this is what we're gonna be talking about today. You feel me? But before we get into our topics, you are the last but not least. I know that was a lot to follow up, but this
my
is your
God.
floor.
Already.
This is your platform.
Finally.
To Turnt Thalia. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
We already established that, so it's just you now.
So why the fuck you ask me?
I want to
Ask how are you, but all you said was good.
Oh, my bad. I'm
Yeah, I wanna
good.
know how
I'm
you're
great.
doing.
I'm great.
Yeah, it's very
I have-
nice to
I
meet
have
you for
no
the first
complaint.
time.
Yes.
I feel like
I'm
we
here.
knew each other for mad long, but we didn't, right?
We was probably in the same scenery, but not like we probably passed by each other. Like
Yeah, apparently you were in the Puerto Rican parade, and I did not know. And he was always like, "Hey," and I'm
you
like,
was
"Bro, why
you
you
was
doing-"
non-existent.
That's what they all tell
I
me.
just
Ask all my exes. That's what they would say.
I would say that
You
too.
was
And I
non-existent.
just met him.
Rad, can we get you back over here, man? I'm feeling the heat.
What's yours?
I'm feeling the heat.
Yeah, I'm taking
Shots fired. I got the clip.
Yeah, but shoot them over there. The
Yeah,
one,
don't aim it this way. Hold on.
Shoot at those guys, not me. Oh, you got it for all of us.
Yeah.
We are gonna get it. So everything's good. Life is good. God is good. Your work is good. Like I heard you're a model. Like,
Yes.
is it
I
for
am.
Skims, Fashion Nova? Is it?
I don't like
Talk to
Kim
me.
Kardashian.
I respect
Really?
that.
I really don't. Like I feel like I'm the only female that does not like Kim Kardashian. Like
What do you have against her?
I just don't like how
Evil?
she goes about shit. I really don't. And like I think one time she pissed me off because she was like, "Oh, you guys gotta work hard and follow your dreams." And I'm like, "Girl, all you had to do is fuck that pussy open. You talk about some following my dreams. I had to do the
shit.
same thing."
She was already born
Like
into
if
it.
I was a younger version hearing that, I would have absorbed it.
Yeah.
Like thank God I'm older and I have common sense, but it's just
True.
like why you telling me to do that and you literally got rich for busting it open.
Maybe
Yeah.
that was her dream though, to get.
And Ray J made a
famous
whole
that way.
song about you.
Sex.
That was her
tape
dream,
famous?
to get
I
famous
hate it,
that
I
way. Like
hate
she
it
wanted to
first.
suck dick to get famous.
Well,
Like,
she was famous regardless, and then the sex
But
tape
you
just
can't
made
tell
it
me
more.
to work hard. What is working hard in that sense?
Damn,
for
sure,
real.
can't tell you to work
I
hard.
mean, like,
just-
think about it. All right.
It just
At
sounds
first, it's
hypocritical.
easy to
Thank
suck
you.
dick. It is
The
easy
rich
to
to
suck
say
dick. But
Yeah.
it's the repercussions and everything that comes after that. You have to deal with a lot of reactions. You have to deal with a lot of responses and the narrative of all now you're a hoe. So she has to deal with the effect of what she caused. So it just didn't like
She knew
happen
what
at the
it came
beginning.
with.
Yeah, but that's also difficult to challenge though. So like it's still hard work to get what she did. She followed her dreams still is what I'm saying. She just followed it in a difficult,
I just felt like she was forced to follow
unconventional
her
way.
dreams to put that to the side in the back burner.
I feel like she knew that was coming out, or she saw a different way to get where she wanted to be, and she just did it unconventionally.
I just can't stand them. Like, have y'all seen them on reality shows?
Oh,
They're
I
like,
hate them.
Oh my god, stop!
I hate them. I hate them.
Nah, they so dramatic.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
stand them. I
dramatic.
hate them. I don't like them. And well, it's not that I don't like them and I hate them, but I just don't follow them or like.
I don't keep up with the
Yeah,
Kardashians.
like,
Beefing
yeah.
with each other, like
I'm not a
oh.
fan. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the drama that they come with and all that extra
It be
shit.
stupid
Yeah.
things that they be fighting over.
Petty shit.
Shit that
like,
is not even that serious, and it's like I am starving for like you like just to pay my bills, and sometimes I'm missing
Right.
meals, and you're over here talking about.
That Range Rover wasn't
Yeah.
pink, so I didn't
Like,
want it.
well, I can't
Literally.
relate to problems like that, and hearing things like that actually frustrates me because it's like, is the world really that materialistic or like financially dependent that we really need to like worry about those things when it comes to a relationship? Like, we are adults now. When we consider marriage, when we consider relationships, these are conversations that's going to be had, and like that's going to be arguments that you're going to have to be willing to have with the arguments. Like, you're not going to buy me the right color Range Rover.
Yeah.
Like, this is not a 10K diamond ring.
Nah,
I don't know
bad
if
when
that's a
it,
diamond,
it's
but-
bad when it like pours onto the minority. Like, I feel like Well, I think statistically, black people are like the highest spenders in these like name brands.
Because we didn't grow up with it.
We
Yeah.
goofy.
Like how many times like have you looked at something and be like, damn, I wish I had the money for it. Damn, I wish I had the money for it. And you grind to the point you get the money for it. Like you have it in your hand and you're like, I'm gonna get it because I want it.
Yeah.
Like psychologically, like you're gonna get it to say that I have it because now I say I could have it
Yeah.
and I could afford it rather than I don't have money for it as a minority.
Yeah.
That's why minorities spend what they spend.
And that's why we stay where we at.
But
As a
that is
minority.
still, yeah, exactly. That is still the issue, is because like it's having fun is cool, but like because of social media and because like aesthetically we like that's financially like expensive, like just working and living your life, being a single or in a code like or in a relationship, that's like expensive, just dating in general. So like there's a whole bunch of different temptations and materialistic challenges that comes into play in your daily life that fucks up the level up. And a lot of people miss that level up because they don't know how to discipline themselves and sacrifice or to face those temptations dead on and be like, yo, let me stay away from that for right now because it's going to benefit me in the long run. Some people like, all right, they can see that long future, they can see that longevity and be like, they could plan for that long. And then some people are like, okay, I just want to live for the moment. You can, because that far is not necessarily promised. So there's nothing wrong with either perspective. You can coincide one way, I can coincide one way, you can coincide one way, but the discourse comes when those perspectives can't coincide within the same environment, meaning that your perspective and my perspective are affecting each other's lives. That's where the issue comes. That's where the discourse comes.
Understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
I'm not
how we
gonna
got
lie.
up to that, and I just want to say thank you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoying it. But now we're actually going to tune into some music. Senior Drake dropped a sub response diss.
He gotta quit.
Yeah, he dropped circadian rhythm and that leaked on that burner account that he has. I forgot what.
100 gigs.
Yeah, no, not the burner account. The name of that Instagram burner account that he keeps dropping the leaks on.
Oh, I forgot. That name.
Yeah, I forgot the name of it, but the music, the language too, or it's called Circadian Rhythms. He did another one, the Super Soak full length actually came out. SOD. Did you guys get a chance to hear it?
SOD, yeah, of course I heard that shit. Heard it
Yeah.
when Kai fucking leaked it, but the other song, Circadian Rhythm, that shit, I actually liked it.
That shit was hard.
Yeah, the beat was different for his taste, but it also fit Drake's pace.
Yeah.
It's catchy.
Yeah,
It's very
Yeah,
beat bopping ish. Like
So-
That's what he's good for.
it was something I was missing from Drake. Like that gave me literally like the language too. Nothing was the same kind of vibes. You feel me? So like that Circadian Rhythm song to
Yeah.
me, I don't understand why people say it was a diss. I don't necessarily hear it. I think he's just speaking his truth and responding to the aftermath of
Yeah.
the diss.
And they're labeling it
saying
as a
he's
diss
still
or a response.
Yeah, but it's hard, bro. And it like I like songs like that. Yes, it has a bop, but you can take a piece of what they said within what they performed, and it's something that is a caption or something that's memorable that you catch yourself saying on a day to day or
Yeah.
randomly. So like Drake has that skill, and he reminding us of that. He still has that perfected with that song Circadian Rhythms. I truly like that, and it was a response to Kendrick because I think was it 16 in LA that he said something about regarding circadian rhythms. I'm not sure, but it was in one of that term itself was in one of Kendrick's
one of
disses
Okay.
towards Drake, and that's why Drake actually named it that.
oh wow, I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
Or
yeah, man. Fun facts. SOB was cool. Did anybody get a chance to hear that with Lil Yachty, Playboy Cardi?
Yeah, nigga.
Lil Yachty on a come up.
Oh my God, you're killing me here.
Just a tad.
He's
been on the
like
wave.
the reason why I'm gonna give
Famously
Yachty
wise, yeah.
I'm gonna give Yachty his flowers because he's the type of artist to like want to bring people up, and that's why I fuck with him. Like even to the
Alright.
point where he'll ghost rap. You
All
feel
right,
me? Just to
Right.
see his team eat.
all right, but if you have a homie and you love him, OD,
Mm.
and he asks you straight up, like, yo, what you think about my song?
Mm.
But because you fuck with him and he's real nice to you, cool, got good energy, he gonna help you bring it up. You're not going to be honest about how good his music is or
So
not.
that's how you think Drake is towards Lil Yachty?
I think Drake looks at Lil Yachty as a source of getting access to a younger population and a younger demographic.
And it works. It's
You a
not
fucking
terrible.
colonizer.
Like Super Soak is actually fire. You feel me?
I'm not jacking
That
fire.
was a good
It's
song.
fire.
I'm
The
not jacking
beat
fire.
is crazy and they didn't flop on it. You feel me? We all playing the
No,
beat
that's
in our
something
head.
that we heard from Drake before at a higher level. Let's be honest.
But it's what I
But
needed.
we're not expecting like high level Drake right now. Like
I actually am coming off the fucking
I'm
loss.
not,
I'm
like,
He got
he's-
smoked.
right. He needs some
Right.
redemption.
And the way he's coming, it's not giving that. Like I'm genuinely not expecting that. Like his pattern right now of just dropping random shit and leaks.
I think
and
that's
all
just
that.
him saying
I'm not
still-
expecting some fire recovery ass like.
Yeah, I
Drake
don't
is
expect
back.
the album. I
Drake
think
is
what he's
dead.
doing is just letting you know I'm still here. You didn't scare me away.
You guys are not worried about not the mental state, but the artist state of Drake. It's concerning.
I think he's fine.
I don't think he's
I
fine,
don't
bro.
think he's fine because like even before like this whole diss shit, he was already speaking on like how it is, like how hard it is to be creative as an artist. Like
Right.
if you're not genuinely going through that shit, like now it's just like I just put out music because I can and I'm gonna appeal to y'all. Like, but it's not like authentic. You feel
Like,
me?
I
It's
know what
just
y'all like.
You're right. There was a fun fact. It's also like this year alone, I think he dropped about like, was it like, don't quote me, like 38 tracks. Like he dropped mad songs this year alone. That's like including collaborations and the diss and everything. But like he dropped and he's very consistent at dropping music. But as good as that sounds, sometimes I think Drake is proving that consistency can be redundant and it can be killed. You
Yeah,
feel me? And I
and-
think like taking that time out, just taking that piece, I don't know, 6 months to a year without
hiatus,
dropping any
yeah.
content, without featuring, without like social media cool, but like not too much of it, and just really dive in back to your creativity bag and like learn and reflect off this loss and like take a lot from it,
Yeah.
because like losing is cool, bro. Like I don't, just because Kendrick won, like nah, yeah, I big up Kendrick for that. Like don't get me wrong, bro, I learned way more from my losses. Kendrick, that formula that he used to win against Drake, where he started and baited him with that like that by like, you know, saying like hype shit, like dramatic shit, and using his name to like really get it promoted. That trick is not going to work again. You feel me? So like, and that trick can only work to Drake. So Drake is going to come out of this a better person. He is going to come out of it a better man. But I think he should be careful, because I think he's overplaying his hand a little bit. Like he's playing the game to something that's already over. And I think that game is 2024. It's over. Wait till next year, restart.
Yeah, he should have definitely took the hiatus route because like that was when he was the best. Like even when he wasn't even involved in like rap beef, like when he would drop an album and be like, "All right, I'll see y'all next year," and we had to wait damn near a year to hear from Drake.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
that's when he was the best artist.
And
Think
we
about it
missed
like
him.
think about it like if you Spider-Man and you take a break, the city gonna miss you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Wait for the
It's
city
like
to need you.
that suspense. Like
Yeah.
it's like Rihanna.
Rihanna ain't dropping
That-
nothing.
That's
No,
over
no,
suspense
no.
though. It's like come on.
She done had
Nah,
4
because
babies.
because remember when she was on that Black Panther song or whatever?
Yeah.
I was not expecting all that slow-ish.
That shit was terrible.
Yeah.
No, like I was not expecting that. Riri, like get
Yeah.
it the fuck together.
She
Nah,
she baits people with music
Yeah.
to promote her fashion lines.
Or her makeup, or
Yeah,
her
exactly.
skincare, or
To
her
keep herself
lingerie.
relevant.
Yeah.
Literally.
And then she'll drop either a snippet or like a hint, or just mentioning
Yeah.
that she's dropping music is enough hype and stock to build her up and to get profit off just that.
I think she's out the game. In all honesty, like
Rihanna?
She better
Yeah,
not be
I
out
think
the
she's out
game.
the
She's a
game.
whore.
I
Oh,
hope she got
she's a
one more
love.
in her,
She'd
bro.
rather
I just
focus
need,
on
I
the
just need,
business
I just
side.
need one more, and I'll be satisfied.
Should drop that
Or
like
I just
5
need a
years.
tour, at least a tour. Bring the babies out
Probably,
dancing or
she's like-
something like Beyonce
Nah,
did. But
she do
Yeah, I was
need
gonna say
one more
maybe
album.
when she's
Rihanna will drop
Beyonce's
an album in
age.
5 years.
Rihanna needs a
Mark my words.
retirement album, and I think it's
She
been
does
long
need a
awaited. Like if she drops one more, I'll be completely satisfied, good or bad. This album, I miss Rihanna. The last album that we heard, we were in college, bro, and that
Facts.
wasn't even her album. It was DJ Khaled's Wild Thoughts, nigga. Like when was the last Rihanna album?
yeah, that was
It
2017.
wasn't Auntie?
Anti-Hero.
Probably was.
Was it her last album?
That was
think so.
2016.
See, one of those,
Sure,
like
find
we were
out.
exactly. We were in college. Like
She
I didn't
said,
even have a
"Kiss
driver's
it,
license.
Kiss it better, baby.
That was on her last album, right?
Stamp that.
I was singing that in the
That one,
shower. You
I
wasn't
gotta
telling me
use the
nothing.
Yeah, it's alright.
Major.
Nah, it's the liquor. I get it. Don't get me wrong. We're good. All right. So when you play rock paper scissors shoot,
Yeah, Auntie was her last
is it
album.
rock paper scissors shoot or rock paper scissors say shoot? Like how do you play?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh my god, you two,
It's rock,
What you
paper,
calling
scissors,
this a
shoot.
god for?
you Connecticut motherfuckers are playing the game incorrectly.
Nigga.
What?
It is rock paper scissors says shoot.
No, it's not. Where does say shoot come from? So now you saying some extra shit that don't
All
even
I'm
need to be
saying is
saying
where
right
the
now.
fuck
It's not
Where
extra.
does say
It's,
Where are you finding magical scissors that are saying shoot, nigga?
it's not
Like,
even
the
magical
talking
scissors.
scissors.
Rock,
Like,
paper,
Says
scissors.
shoot is like when you pre-record or like about to record. It's that timer to know that you're starting, and that's when it's time to actually
That's
shoot.
extra steps. No.
Says shoot.
You
Let's
really,
shoot.
you really look at somebody said rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I never said rock, paper, say shoot. Like that
Rock,
sounds
paper,
extra.
scissors, say shoot.
no.
you're literally saying that a scissor is saying shoot.
Yeah.
No,
It
it's
doesn't
not.
line
So
up.
scissors is
Technically,
talking.
no.
So it's animated.
Nigga
Like
got magic
it
scissors.
grew up like you on acid or something. Like you thought about
I
this
mean,
on
acid is good, but don't get me wrong. No, it's just the game, and that was the culture of the game. We know what exactly
not
how
culture.
it's supposed to be
It's rock,
corrected.
paper, scissors.
Yeah, it's just
shoot.
like Uno. Think about it as Uno. When you play Uno, it's house rules.
After
Everybody
he
has
said rock,
different
paper, say
rules.
shoot, I just want like Pac-Man.
Because once I say says and I see your hand, it's a wrap for you. I win because I get an extra second to see.
And then you woke up.
Whatever. So how was your pee, man?
That's why it says shoot.
It's not.
It says shoot, right?
Yo, he-
Thank you.
That's a New York.
Thank
That's
you.
some
No,
New
it's
York
not.
dyslexic
Thank
shit.
you.
Paper, scissors says shoot. Because a lot of
Thank
people
you.
be like, rock, paper, scissors,
Nobody-
shoot. It's like,
And
it's
then
also
Also, rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
It's two against two right now.
Even in Japanese, it's John Ken Pon, not John Ken
the
Tes
hell is
Pon,
that,
nigga.
bro?
That's
Wait,
rock,
wait.
paper,
You
scissors.
grew up in the
Like,
city and you going against says shoot.
No, I'm saying
bro?
rock, paper, scissors, says shoot. These
No,
niggas are
that's
saying
what
rock,
he
paper,
was
Oh,
saying.
y'all
scissors,
grew up in
shoot.
Connecticut.
paper,
Yeah, I'm like, y'all niggas
scissors,
is bugging.
shoot.
That's some CT shit.
That's a state thing. That's a state
Rock, paper,
difference.
scissors, shoot.
Yeah.
It's rock,
Nigga,
paper, scissors,
it's the
says
name of the
shoot.
game is rock, paper, scissors.
But
So
I
you
came
say
from
rock,
two
paper,
states,
scissors,
bro.
shoot.
I come from two states, New Jersey and
Rock,
New York, and they
paper,
both says
scissors.
rock, paper, scissors, says shoot.
Says shoot.
So there's
Exactly.
talking scissors saying shoot is what you're telling me, nigga.
No.
Whatever
Nigga,
we
the
saying,
scissors
we
are saying
saying shoot.
Shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
No, nigga. Shoot. No, the
Nah, it's
scissors
just
are not
too
talking,
fast.
nigga.
No, bro. It's
It's a
rock,
lot more
paper,
fuck-ups
scissors,
without the
say,
says.
say.
Sound like a nigga
shoot.
got a list.
So
a list.
after rock, paper, scissors, that's a comma.
it.
Now say shoot, that's a totally different context. Say shoot. Now we're
Why do you have to
saying
demand me to
shoot.
say shoot? Why can't I just say shoot?
It's
We already
not
know to say
demanding.
it.
It's to let us
It
know
gives
that
you
we're
a
both
second-
starting at
yeah.
the
I
same
got a
time.
headache.
How about rock, paper, scissors, shoot?
It's like a metronome. You start on the metronome. You start on beat.
You go 1, 2, 3, go. Not 1, 2, 3 says go.
It's like when you trying to time shit, it's like 3, 2, 1, go.
You
Yeah,
don't say
Go.
but you don't say says go.
But it's go.
You don't
it's
say-
Not, it's not 3, 2, 1.
no. You don't say ready go. You say ready set go.
You still say go, right?
Yeah.
So you say
It's
rock,
not-
paper,
it's not-
scissors.
It's not ready go. It's ready set go. You feel me? So
feel
rock
me?
paper scissors
Ready,
set
set,
shoot.
says go.
The way you're saying it is ready, set, says go, nigga. That's how it sounds
No,
like.
it's
Ready,
not.
set, says go.
Nah.
Ready. That set is says.
The go is says go.
Yeah, exactly.
So set equals says. I'm confused.
So look.
Oh my god.
Look.
Yeah.
Ready, set, go. Rock, paper, scissor, shoot.
No, you're not
That's
supposed to.
that's the shoot.
No, no, no.
is you
Paper,
putting out
It's
your
like
hand.
1, 2, 3, go. You know how it's like 1,
No,
2,
you're
3,
saying-
Let me
go.
say go.
Yeah, like that's what you're saying.
Nah.
1, 2,
Because if
3.
not, it would be 1, 2, 3.
Go.
That's like
Say
rock,
go.
paper, scissors.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Nah, it's too
Rock, paper,
fast.
scissors.
That's exactly
You
what
just
it
giving
is.
Nah.
an extra person.
Sorry,
the
niggas.
extra
It's a whole new
And
world.
it's less predictable. It's
The timing is kind of off.
It's perfect when you say says shoot.
It gives everybody a second to like, all right, boom,
Breathe.
or boom,
Yeah.
or boom.
Nah.
Okay, so we completely covered Drake's album. Rod took a piss, and it's rock,
Appreciate
paper,
that.
scissors, shoot.
Thank
To
you.
them in Connecticut.
Nah, he
No,
didn't
you
say
said
that.
you said what you said.
But I wasn't done my sentence.
Said it.
But it's rock, paper, scissors, says shoot to people from New York. Okay?
What do
Y'all
you
let
guys
us
think?
know, man.
Yeah, you asked
tell
us.
me.
Is it
Drop that
rock,
in the
paper,
poll.
scissors, shoot or rock, paper, scissors, says shoot?
Rock, paper,
It's
scissors,
2v2.
shoot.
Please break the tie.
Hear the logic behind what I'm telling you before you put some
You're
decisive shit.
not
What's
adding
coming,
logic. You're
Y'all city
adding
niggas know
like
what's up.
a little bit of like sass to it.
Niggas
like,
are saying there's a talking scissor
up.
saying shoot.
Like,
Like,
yeah,
You call him
Shoot.
sassy?
rock, this nigga is
I'm from
sassy.
Sassy.
He's sassy.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
literally
he's sassy
arches
because
his back.
he snaps back.
Out of all
Like,
three of us,
snaps
he got
back.
the fattest ass.
That
Literally.
was
Alright,
You be looking?
crazy.
I'm not. That was
So that means you be looking at
another
his
crazy
butt.
statement
So
from
that
Los.
means you really stared at his butt and said,
You don't
damn,
have
that
to
shit
stare.
fat.
You can see how a nigga pop his chest that he has an arch in his back.
Stop.
Oh, you see the
That-
arch in his back?
The nigga got an arch in his
Stop.
back.
We uncovered
That makes-
everything.
Pause.
That makes the
This
statement even
episode
more
is
crazy.
true
It's too
colors.
late. Stop.
He
I
said,
ain't
I
gonna
seen
lie,
the
bro.
arch in his back.
Me and
Yeah.
Rod don't
Just
work
no,
out
no,
and
no,
do
no.
squats
Just
like
stop.
that.
Nah.
He does squats in parkour, so
nigga
he's
said-
more
Let it
likely
go.
to have a
Hey, he
fatter
said,
ass.
I be staring.
Let it go.
I
Nigga
don't
gave a
stare. I
justification.
don't have to stare to know he has a fat ass.
This
You
nigga
described
said
his butt.
based off his chest, fell off his chest. The posture that he got a fat ass.
Please let it go.
Nah, that was crazy.
You said what you said. Don't take it
That
back.
nigga threw sprinkles and the cherry on the cupcake.
You
just
saw
now.
babe.
Listen, man, I'm comfortable with my
Nigga called
sexuality.
me sassy, then proceeded to describe
Sassy
how I got
shit.
fat.
How you look, bro? Don't
Next album.
You ever
He said, I'm
You
gonna
know
say
that
I'm
song,
sassy
My
without
Sexy
saying I'm
Red
sassy.
Hour.
My
Next
sexy
up.
rad girl, you know that ass super fat. I ain't lying. Icy rad.
This nigga just quoted sexy red and called me sassy.
I think the pod is over.
Icy rad like in that video, like
Nah, what the fuck?
Bro, what?
saying, "Rod, you know that ass super fat." I ain't
You
lying.
gotta let it go, bro.
Nah.
I'm his favorite. But you knew that though.
Statements got you
Bow, bow.
canceled before that. That one should have been the one. You should be canceled after that.
Drake.
Comfortable
Nah,
with my
cancel.
sexuality to say that my straight friend has a bigger butt than me.
You should have left
There's
it at
nothing
that.
gay about
Yeah,
that.
that was the
You
way you
said
said it
when
now
you
was
see the
way better
fucking-
than the rest
Yeah.
of everything you
Bro,
loaded up.
I mean, Rad, when you stand up straight with your chest out. That's not
I
gay
just
to
stand up
say.
straight, nigga.
With your chest out,
That's
though.
my shoulders up. I got broad shoulders.
Exactly, but that's not gay to say. It's
Don't
like,
blame my posture.
How's
for my
that gay?
fat
Like,
ass.
what? Like,
so naturally,
We get back
because
to music.
you stand that straight, there's an arch, no homo behind. Alright, I see it. I see it now. Alright, pause.
Yo, we've been trying to tell you that for the longest, and you
All right,
proceeded to
I see it.
describe the arch in his back.
I get
Like,
it.
what are you
And all
doing?
AIDS in his fat ass. Nigga said, nah, because of your spinal alignment.
It was
He
the
said I
arch
got a
part that
90
was
degree
gay.
angle perfectly.
But the chest part was cool. But when I got to the arch part, that was like a
Yo.
little. Alright,
Yo,
I
you
get it.
imagined it like
Let's get back to
It's
music.
like a
please.
fat ass with
Like
a
me
straight
and
back
Rod,
or a
like,
fat ass with a little
We
arch
ain't
in
got
it.
no ass, so I imagine me and Rod like those old white
He
ladies
said he
who have
push a
cigarettes
pee.
like for 70 years, whose ass be like sucked in.
hey, yo.
So me, you got the sucked in booties.
Like tough booties.
Yeah,
Like
you
you
got
got the
the
puff
pick out
underneath.
Travis Scott.
Not even cash, bro.
Yeah.
We didn't even get to number 2. Nah,
Please,
speaking of
let's
cash.
continue the music.
Alright, whatever.
Speaking of fat ass.
Get that shit alone. Man, speaking of fat asses, Cash Cobain.
Yo, that's a major pause.
Speaking of fat asses, though, for real, Cash Cobain did drop an album, and I think it was like very close to being self-titled. I'm
Yeah.
not sure how self-titled it was. I forgot what it was called.
Up
Yeah,
next.
I'm pretty sure it was self-titled as fuck.
I think
It
it's
was.
called Up
It was
Next.
very.
It was
boring.
nice. It was Play Cash Cobain.
Yeah, play Cash Cobain.
Oh, my
Super
fault.
self-titled. Like
That's not my problem.
But
that's my favorite song.
That's
good
clever
song.
because that's some shit that bitches say in the club to the DJ.
I like that shit.
This
Play
is his
Cash
first
Cobain.
album, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
And
Wait,
it
hold on.
plays-
Is this
For
his
sure.
first album? I'm not sure.
Probably not.
They be,
This is
they be like,
Cash's-
hold on. They be
This is
like,
probably like his like breakout album. Like, yeah, it's one of those. Play Cash Cobain. And then it ties in with his artwork.
Really, they do
It ties
that?
in with the
Nah,
cover
this ain't
art.
his first album.
No,
He had a couple.
I work at nightlife. Like literally, girls will come up and be like, "Play Bad Bunny, play Sexy Red, play Fiend, play this."
But they be play
Yeah,
Cash
His first
Cobain
album
though.
came out in 2018.
They be like play Cash
Yeah.
Cobain though.
Well, depending what the DJ is.
I'm not sure about
I think
Cash
this new
Cobain.
album's definitely gonna get some playtime though, for sure. Like,
No,
this album was good.
got a
Shout out
few.
to Cash Cobain because he did his thing in Stanford with A Boogie. He did that.
yeah, he did it. He was a surprise guest for him, right?
No, Florida, whatever.
Flo Rida was a surprise guest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Flo
it.
Rida.
I mean,
Yeah.
A Boogie and Cash Cobain, like when A Boogie's last album dropped, Cash Cobain was honest. That
Sure,
makes
they got
sense
that
that he was
body,
there for
yeah.
that.
No, but like
That's hard, though.
they
You know what
announced
I
Cash
just-
Cobain out of nowhere too.
Oh, so
what
he
I
wasn't
just
supposed to
thought
be
about?
there.
No, like at first it was just A Boogie, period.
They got
and
two
then,
surprise guests.
And then out of nowhere they got Cash Cobain, but that was marketed. So
Did they play
That
body?
makes sense. I mean,
Huh?
They play body.
did they play Body? I can't
I think
remember.
that's their
I was
own
I
song,
drunk.
don't wanna be with, I don't wanna be with you.
They got that.
Oh yeah,
man.
they did.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wanna be no.
Wait, 50
yeah.
Cent was
Yeah.
there too, right?
Yeah,
50 Cent was there Friday.
the night before.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stanford had a music
He
festival.
said many men.
Yo, he had
They
the
had
picture
Trump.
of Trump in the back with the
Yo, I
with on
seen
top of his
that.
album cover. Shit was crazy.
Trump walked out to that shit. First of
Yeah.
all,
And to what's his name? Stream.
Aiden,
Ross.
Aiden Ross. Yeah.
no, they should have walked out to Cash Cobain's album though.
Yeah.
That shit was.
But you had
That's
something
my
to add to
problem.
Cash Cobain's album or something before we cut you off. I apologize for that.
Nah, I thought about the Flo Rida part. Like this nigga's name is Flo Rida.
Florida, yeah.
it's Florida.
Yeah.
Florida.
It took me a while. I didn't know that
Nigga
until
just
like I
deciphered
think
it.
I was today
11th grade. Like I was
His
mad.
logo
Like, I
is
knew it, but
literally
I
the
didn't really
Florida
think
state.
Oh, that's
state.
tough.
Literally.
I'm
Oh,
scared to
word.
go
Like
to
if you
Florida.
actually look at it, yeah.
I don't want to fuck with Florida only because of like I heard it's like real big on hurricanes and like I'd rather fuck with like Atlanta. I don't want to fuck with like in Texas or like Georgia, like around
Some of
those
those
types.
downtowns. I mean, down south states.
Yeah, I think I'm more down
South
south than
Carolina.
West Coast.
Yeah.
I think I have to stay in like the
He's
east
definitely
and
a
west
West
Coast
Coast
is cool,
girl.
though.
I'm
West
definitely
Coast
a
cool.
West Coast girl. What?
It depends. Well, West Coast, as long as it's not California.
Cali reminds me of like if we had like y'all all seen Stranger Things, right?
Yeah, that shit crazy.
You
That's
know
what
how
I'm
there's
saying.
like the upside down universe.
That's why I'm not fucking with Cali.
California is like the upside down version of us type shit in my eyes. Like,
Everything's bad.
They got their own flow, but they still like swaggy and like keep up to date like us type shit.
I feel like
You know, it's
They're
worrisome,
just
bro.
3 hours
They
behind.
just embrace everybody's sins and all of our sins, and they just like not only popularize on it, but like monetize on it.
But they got their own shit. Like West Coast got their own.
They got
flow,
their own.
like-
Yeah, yeah.
West Coast,
for
yes,
sure.
but I'm just West Coast is bro. The whole West Coast, I'm saying school, but I'm talking about specifically
Cali.
California.
California is a part of that West Coast. Like
That part of
flow.
West Coast is something that is spiritually concerning. That's
Yeah.
what I'm
You're
saying.
probably thinking of Hollywood
Hey,
specifically.
at least-
Or Beverly Hills, or
Los
like
Angeles.
That's in
like,
Cali,
yeah.
right? That's
yes,
LA.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
You thinking of Los Angeles specifically?
like all
Yeah.
that shit. Like, yeah, I agree. Yes,
At least the East Coast got some shit though.
That's like thinking of 125th in Harlem.
bro. See, I like 125th in Harlem. You just can't get off the train station.
That's nigga. That's it.
I don't know too much about New York.
Shit
No,
is like
really?
zombie land.
So like,
You ever seen The Walking Dead?
but you grew up in Connecticut, like only Bridgeport, like New Haven.
Like Bridgeport. It was mostly Bridgeport.
Oh,
Yeah.
so I apologize.
No, you're good.
No, because a couple weeks ago, shout out to Quan Swish on episode 75, the 3-hour cast. There was a concern with me and him, and I would just call it a concern that, you know, he believes that, you know, CT has like an identity or a rap voice and terms like that's what we were talking about. And like me and him truly had opposing sides to it. So like the whole,
Everybody has their own opinion.
but the whole Connecticut really jumped my ass and they didn't defend me. They just watched it, laughed in the back, and really was like,
didn't
that
defend
nigga
me.
bugging. Yo, he bugging Connecticut. Def on the way. Def got a yo, bro. They all came at my
What
pun
they
my
saying,
head.
like Connecticut's on the map, like it's on
Well,
its
they
way
said that
up.
they don't
Like,
jack New York. Like they don't jack their style and flow from New York. Like they have their own identity. I'm like, bro,
that New York has their own identity, or Connecticut.
New York
does?
has their own identity, but Connecticut is running with the narrative that they have their own identity when it actually has been diffused. Their identity has been diffused from fucking New York. Osmosis happened in this bitch, okay?
Yeah.
So like, and when they talk about the pizza too, it's like the only reason why y'all have competitive pizza against New York is because New York prices living wise is getting expensive. So New Yorkers began to migrate it towards Connecticut because it's cheaper to live here, and we began making pizzas for you guys.
Stay off the highway.
Okay.
I don't like y'all.
So New Yorkers makes better pizzas, and we have an identity that you guys kind of adopted and adapted to your community, and we are going to hope that you evolve it into something that's your own.
I feel like they still figuring it out. Like
Exactly.
they got their own sound, and again,
Connecticut.
I
Yeah.
feel like their sound was like the
Connecticut.
yank rhythm and all of that, but that was even adopted from somewhere else. You feel me? So it's hard to say that Connecticut got
Yeah.
their own
I
sound.
feel like Connecticut got like a little like Salt Bay, like how he do that thing, like he got a little bit of New York.
Yeah,
like,
it's like he took the
Flavors from
steak,
everywhere.
which was from somewhere else, probably New York or somewhere else,
Yeah,
and added seasoning to it. That's
like
what
you know how
Connecticut
like
is.
you got
like down
Fruit
to the way
Loops?
we dress is crazy,
Yeah.
and we all say dead ass. We all wear
but
Tim.
that's New York shit though. So that's what I'm saying. Like you know how you got Fruit Loops, but when you go to Save-A-Lot, you got Fruity Loops.
Oh, the
Niggas
bootleg.
slam us for this
Yeah.
episode.
So I mean, not you, but Connecticut in a general is like that off-brand, all these Save-A-Lot version of the brand that's like
Nigga said fruity
popularized and
circles.
commercialized. You feel me? So like instead of Frosted Flakes, it's Corn Flakes.
Frosted cornflakes.
Yeah, so Connecticut Flakes, Cornflakes.
Conflict.
Nah, niggas gonna slam you. Don't look for us to be your savior.
Yeah.
And then he'd be like, they didn't help me in the comments.
No, I'm
Like,
not
what?
trying to diss them though. I'm just trying to say
said
that
what he
there's a
said.
distinct
Bro.
comparison. So like that company is going to eventually evolve from cornflakes into their own brand. They just needed money and like affluence to kind of like help them get started. That's all.
Yeah.
All right.
You know that thing's evolving?
Travis Scott's album.
Cash Cobain's album.
Nah,
Never
we're
even-
done with Cash.
I never
man.
even got my takeout. Like,
You got to take?
no, we got 14 side
He
conversations.
said, "Give
Go
me
ahead,
my,
man.
Give my
We
opinion."
are a little lit. So if you are our guy to
Y'all
make sure
I
are
that
like that album. That was a
I'm
good
not
album,
lit.
nigga.
But
Trying
you
to give
are our
Cash a-
guy to like make sure we reel shit in. So if I ever go on, niggas say, yo, bro, about Cash Cobain, like
We're an hour in
Please.
and barely giving music reviews. You gotta log in on these.
I'm ready
Go ahead,
for
bro.
this.
Nah, I think Cash Cobain's this album that just came out was actually fucking fire, bro. The sample drill that he went through like was beautiful. Like there were so many old songs that I heard in there, and I was just like, oh, this is like the vibe. Like I feel like this nigga's like a moment. Like, and I don't mean like when you listen to it now, it's only gonna last now and you'll be hyped. Like I feel like whenever you play like these songs, it's a moment. Like you just always gonna be moving. Like you know
Oh,
what
so
I'm
you
saying?
that
Like,
uncle at the cookout? Like
that's what type shit. Like I'd be at the grill just like going,
yeah.
you know,
You don't know
when
nothing
you
about
put,
this.
whenever you put on a Cash Cobain song, like the album was good. At first, I thought it was redundant. Like I heard like the first two songs, and I was like, all right, this is just. I feel like he should be a feature artist. But then I really like deep down, I was like, yo, this is a good album.
Yeah, I feel like that album was like really his stamp. Like, you know, you got to put the stamp on the envelope.
Yeah,
Like,
and it
that
was 20
really his
songs.
stamp,
Mhm.
like to let you know, like this is my sound. I started this sound, and this is like he been in the game. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's just like this has been my sound, all in a nutshell.
That's what they like. That's what I like when they first come out with an album is they are finding out who they are, and we get a chance as consumers to see that from a different perspective and either appreciate it or not. So for me, like he is an upcoming artist, and he is one of my favorite upcoming artists or like developing new hot artists that has been like keeping my like attention. And I like his album. I think it was, to me, the last album that gave me that type of vibe was Young Thug's album that came out a couple months back. And I think, I just hope actually that he just doesn't like continue this flow and run into the ground. and I hope it's like a foundation for him to evolve and build on. Because Cash Cobain has a lot of potential.
Yeah, if
think
not
it
just be a
will.
producer.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie. Seeing him in that XXL freestyle, I realized that he's not like he's definitely not like a freestyler.
One dimensional.
Say that again.
He's not one dimensional, or like he is like he just knows what he likes to do, but he can't do like the freestyling and shit.
Yeah, he is. He's definitely one dimensional for sure.
Yeah.
He has a
That's
lane
the
and
best
he's staying in
way
it.
to describe him.
But that's
as
not
an
a good
artist.
thing to me.
It's
Because
not,
if
and
you
that's
are
why I
one
might burn him out.
dimensional, yeah.
But I mean, yeah, every song you hear is gonna have that.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Like he's gonna come in with that drill.
But right now, it's okay. You feel me? So
Yeah.
like, it's something that's tolerable, and that's the sound, and that's what it's now.
He has to
I'm
be
just worried for
strategic.
him that for longevity wise, that's concerning because he's already falling into those traps that like the little baby, the baby, Ice Spice, like you feel me, that are already following these type of patterns where they're just running their flows into the ground. Cash Cobain is hot. He has a fresh flow and a fresh sound that's hot right now. But let's hope that it's a foundation and not something that he's going to run into the ground.
Like a stepping stone.
Yeah.
I agree.
To the point where he only lasts like bro, I'm just tired of people having like a 3-year career and then you don't really hear from them after that. They're not as hot. Like I'm trying to see like who's the next Drake, who's going to be the next 10 to 15 years.
Right.
I want this.
Yeah.
I want this beat pattern that he's going through to evolve. Like, because like I said, he picks great selections of throwbacks to add like a drill sample to, but like evolve that beat now and like turn it into something like, you know what I'm saying? Not just like.
Like create your own trend type.
Exactly.
But I fuck with it, you know. Obviously, Fisher was on the album. We already heard that song. So if you listen to
Fisher.
Fisher, then you listen to the album. Like, essentially, like, don't get me wrong, like,
I mean, style wise, but if you want to listen to the substance in the context of what he's speaking on, he definitely was more diverse and dynamic with those type of deliveries, and I
I wear
appreciate it.
Ed because I'm hardy.
Yeah,
That's not my problem.
yeah.
Call me Jeff because I'm hardy.
He was also having fun with it too. Like it definitely showed up, and I appreciated it. I liked it. It was a lot better than Ice Spice album so far. To me, the worst album of the year was Ice Spice's album. Everything else has been pretty
23-minute album.
good.
Y'all think she cute? Like y'all find her attractive?
Not anymore since she's on crack.
She decent. She
Not on
decent.
crack.
Like I mean,
She don't
beautiful
remind
young
y'all
lady.
of strawberry shortcake?
No,
She reminds me of the stick.
See?
I was looking at. I'm like,
I'm gonna be real with you, no, because she been rocking her long hair a lot lately. I stopped looking at the curly wig.
Nah, she
got
remind
that
me of
long
the
streak.
stick figures that I be drawing on like papers because I can't actually draw an actual person, so I draw the stick figures.
She
Nah, you
bothers me.
just
Like,
hate
have you
that
ever
she
looked
lost
at
so much
somebody
weight.
and be like, "Damn, you bother me"? Like, you just get.
She look like a cool person.
she cool. She cool.
Yeah.
Look like she vibe.
I'm
She's
not.
not cool. She just look like she is cool.
Nah, she cool.
I feel like she's one of us.
That's
feel
your
like-
bestie.
Is she-
Body, personality, face, it's all cool. Like
Bro,
it's
if
not
you-
nothing crazy.
We just don't like her
If
I would think
demeanor
Lotto's
with her
cool.
music, but
yeah, Lotto's fire. She's cool, great
Lotto's is
personality, and we can probably talk to and have more substance and deep conversation with Lotto. I mean, Ice Spice is just going to literally give you one word, surface level responses. She's not going to be more substantial to converse with versus Lotto.
I don't know.
But if you want to go to a party with and have fun,
I'll do
I
Lotto
don't-
all day, every
I probably
day.
would
Yeah.
choose Lotto over her, but I wouldn't say it's like a long shot. Like I feel like they both gonna be. I've seen Lotto in interviews, and it's not nothing like.
who's wifey material? Like, who would you wife up,
If I
marry?
had to choose between the
Between
two,
Lotto or Ice Spice, knowing who they are, what type of music, like everything, not just looks, like everything included. Like, who would you wife between Lotto or Ice Spice?
Ice Spice.
What about you?
that's hard. I'm over here really pondering. Niggas might have to spin back.
What about you?
If I had the choice,
And you have a
Lotto.
dick. Lotto?
yeah.
I'm going to choose Lotto. She has a little bit more substance for me.
I
I feel like we just don't know enough about
And
it.
she
like she
has
has
more
a tad
personality.
bit.
I've seen Ice Spice. Like, Ice Spice, she gives you the bad and bougie.
We've seen what the internet
Nah.
wants us to see. I feel like I need to be with both of them in person to really make that decision because I can't just be like, off of what I see on social. But I do feel when I look at vibe wise, like Lotto does look like a nice person to be around, but she also looks like the type like after she leaves, she might talk a little shit. Ice seems down to earth, real like I said, she's from our area, like the East Coast. Like
More
she's gonna
authentic.
be like more humble and like know the beginnings and everything. Like
I don't
get
think
it.
Latto's gonna talk shit. I think she's going to say it how it is, and it's gonna come
It's
off.
like a blunt.
She's gonna keep it a stack.
I feel
Yeah.
like Lotto would be a little bit more intellectual when it comes to conversations, but Ice Spice is like, I just like that she got a natural body as opposed to Lotto.
Ice Spice is like,
I agree with that.
I think she ditzy. Like, she looked ditzy a little bit.
Ice Spice? Nah.
she
She
smoked
just
blunts
seems like
and
she
be
just
hot in
like
interviews.
cool as
Like,
fuck. Like she down as fuck. Like, yeah, word. Like,
smoke blunts with her, funny conversation, good laugh.
So my intuition, it just doesn't know.
nah.
She cool.
She just don't seem like she gonna spark up a conversation that really be like, damn. Like, have you thinking? Like, Lotto
Yeah.
probably might hit you with one of those.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ice
Once in
Spice
a
is not
while.
gonna hit me in the soul with a deep conversation, but it's not to say that I'm not gonna have a good time or anything. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, I could tell it'll be hard for me to have tougher, more uncomfortable conversations with Ice Spice versus Lotto.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's all.
I mean,
Like when it
Lotto's
comes to
older,
the
so-
uncomfortable conversation, when either politics, religion, marriage, kids, like those type of shit, I can tell like Lotto would be a little bit more like descriptive and decisive.
She
With
might have a stronger personality though, and it might lead to more arguments.
I mean-
more debates.
I would definitely say that she would have the stronger personality and probably is more likely to be argumentative. I agree with that.
Yeah.
100%. But speaking of, bitches, women, Travis Scott, this bitch ass nigga right here just dropped the Deluxe.
Damn. That was a harsh ass way to bring it up. Like,
That's his thing,
Damn.
like fucking weird ass transitions or off transitions. That's just his thing.
All right, Travis Scott, don't take it offensive. It was
This
just
ugly punk motherfucker.
That's all jokes, my boy. Shout out to Travis.
yeah, facts. But speaking of bitch ass niggas though, Travis Scott definitely dropped a Deluxe album. It was days before Rodeo, but it was the Deluxe version. I personally got to dibble and dabble into it. It was pretty good. Did you guys get to hear it or anything? It
all right.
I mean,
was calm.
it was.
I like
Straight.
the original
Right?
better.
Yeah, it was.
That's
a
what I'm gonna say about it. It wasn't bad, but I like the original better.
It was a deluxe. Like I listened to what I need to listen to, what I heard on it now.
Yeah.
It was more of the same. So I was like, it's okay. I'm
So
happy
from
he
my
dropped to make more
understanding, it was
music.
10 years prior, like from the I'm sorry,
think
the
11.
Deluxe dropping to the original album.
Might be
believe so.
11. I think that was 2014.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, the album came out 2014.
Oh, so 10 years.
August
my fault.
18,
I'm in
2014.
2025 already.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Came back
So
with,
what kind
and
of
he came
Deluxe-
back with the BACC bonus.
That shit is so nostalgic for me. Like, bro, every time I hear that album, I just think of high school, being in high school, like
Yeah,
Right?
That ass.
life.
discovering him as an artist. Like, I was
Travis
like, damn, this
Scott
shit's
was
dope.
like a staple
Yeah,
yeah,
into my younger
for a new
like,
sound.
He
Like,
was hot.
Him and Ray
Mhm.
Shremmer went crazy.
Ray Shremmerd was hot too.
drummer's ear.
Eardrum.
Somebody come get her.
There was what was the
Eardrum.
hottest song by like Ray Shremmerd?
The shit with the mannequin challenge. Da-na.
You think that one was it? I feel like there was another one that was before that.
That girl is a
There's a somebody
that's another
come
one.
get her. She's dancing like
Yeah.
a stripper.
Or,
I think that was after.
That was good.
Yeah, Travis was "Don't You Open Up That Window." Yeah,
Yeah.
Wait, which one?
Nah,
Hold
Ray
on.
Shremmerd has like a hit that broke them out, and
Wait,
I can't
I'm
I'm
remember
pretty sure it was
name
the
of
one
it.
that made a giant challenge out of everything. Black
Nah,
Beetle.
that was recent.
No, it was I ain't got no type.
Yeah.
Yo,
Bad bitches is
That
the
was
only
a
thing
fact.
that I like.
Yeah.
That's what got
That's
him
a
like,
fact.
yeah.
Damn, that was the house party.
Yeah.
Damn, that was the house party
For
era.
real.
Yeah,
Dead
definitely that was the house party era. That was fire.
Speed.
That is literally what got everybody like listening to it.
That was back when Kendrick and Drake were making music together.
Yeah, OT Genesis
I
was
love
out.
bad bitches. This is my fucking
Yo,
problem.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
OT
Didn't he
Genesis
do-
too. Like I got a little coco.
Oh, I got it for the Lolo.
Yo, that was the best for like fucking like,
Yeah, that ass.
To the party.
Yeah, that was it.
Get money fast, nigga. Boom, boom, boom.
See, for that album, for Travis album, I'm not like overhyped about it. Honestly, it was whatever.
Yeah.
Just for you to throw something on that, get it, you making extra money off this album. You want more people to listen to it again. So
It was cool. It was
it's
cute.
got classics I love for sure.
But so far, to me, like even though Drake has that good single, but Cash Cobain for at least this past couple weeks probably has been holding it down.
Yeah, he doing what he's doing. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's definitely holding it down.
yeah. I don't know if you guys can like actually say this is holding it down because I don't think none of us necessarily listen to this type of genre. But Post Malone actually been contributing to the country trend going on where people are dropping a lot of country music and
That fits
Yeah.
him so much better.
Right.
I mean,
Fits him so much better.
and the
Post-
rapper, right? Yeah, I
mean,
agree.
Post Malone said it a long time ago. He said, "When I turn 30, I'm becoming a country singer." And he's 29, and he was like, "I'm ready to become a country singer." Like,
Wow.
Crazy. He's fitting right in. I ain't gonna
he's
lie.
always had the vibe of someone that was ready to make country music.
100%.
Because it's like some artists, my fault to cut you off, but it's like some artists try to be versatile and tap into different lanes, and you could just tell, like, bro, stay in your lane.
Right.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
versatile.
but I
as an
like that
artist.
though. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't mind the trying, and I don't even mind the failing. It's just be content with the fact that people are going to give you that type of criticism, and don't be so like willing to just give up. Just actually learn from that and like make it better.
Yeah.
I got a question for y'all.
Yeah,
So Beyonce country album
I
or
was
Post
just gonna say
Malone
that.
country album?
Beyonce's country album wasn't even a
This
country
ain't
album.
KX.
It wasn't even a country album. That
It
was,
was
the
a
only
country album,
That was
but
the
it
only
was
country song.
It
That's
was
why
her
I was
own.
gonna say, like, I'm glad you brought Beyonce up because I was
Yeah.
gonna say, like, you don't mind people trying. What do you think about somebody like Beyonce? You think she should like continue to try to like stretch out that lane?
I don't mind anybody stretching it out, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. To
I mean,
me, I didn't think Beyonce's album was a good country album at first, but when you literally listen to the entire album, she starts to transition into something that's not country at all, like hip hop, pop. She makes it into something that other people from different demographics are going to like literally tune into.
Right.
So she didn't completely stick to the cowboy concept. What Post Malone did was he was 100% like
There.
top to bottom in
Bro.
the country. You
Right.
feel me?
Bro really had his like feet in the roots like
Yeah.
of country. Like this nigga had Morgan Wallen, he had Luke Combs, he had Dolly Parton, he had Billy Strings. Like those are like really major
Like
like good
staples of
country,
country, yeah.
good country artists like Hank Williams. Like those songs were not bad. He had Blake Shelton, like the judge from The Voice. Like
Yeah,
you feel me? Like
crazy.
all of those songs, like he had country. Like
Yeah.
I felt like when I heard that shit, I felt like I was sitting in Texas Roadhouse ready to eat some fucking ribs. Like I'm just where my food at? Like
Don't forget the bread with the butter.
never.
The butter.
So what do y'all think though? Like, cause to me, like there was two really great like country albums that came out, and you actually put me on to both of them, like Shy Boozy or Post Malone. Which one do you guys think is better?
Post Malone.
Post Malone's?
It fits him.
No, I'm saying which album do you enjoy better? Like, was it Post Malone's country album or was it Shy Boozy's country album?
Oh, I didn't hear the other
I
album.
feel like
I can only speak on Post Malone.
Oh, okay.
if I had to go between the two, Shabuzi definitely had some like songs I could work with and everything, but some of the songs I didn't fuck with. I think for me, Post Malone definitely pulled the wave of going full country on
Like
us.
the concept,
he said what he
grasped it.
wanted to do and he did it. Like he was like, I'm executing on this level. Like he spent like a long time in like Tennessee, like other places like Nashville, like with a bunch of artists, like working hard. Like he said, like it was hard for him to work with like a band in the background, like going
Right.
crazy and feeling the vibe, and like he found that shit, bro. He went crazy.
Yeah.
Shout
Definitely
out to
good album.
Post Malone, man. Like, we really appreciate your album. For those who are tuning in now, we are officially concluding our music segment. As we continue to move forward, we're going to talk about some trendy news. To start it off on some light topics, has anybody here heard of Sexy Red's new lip gloss line? I know we haven't been, it's been out for a while, but we missed a couple weeks of episodes. We still want to talk about it.
What the
I, as a female, would never wear her lip gloss. Cause okay, ladies, imagine me doing a tutorial and be like, so I'm gonna top off this lip combo with a gloss, and it's from Sexy Red's new lip gloss line. Just imagine this, right? And in the shade, gonorrhea. Or imagine yellow discharge for like the little gold look on the lip.
I'm applying some sex on my period.
Yo,
Craziest marketing I've ever seen.
first of all, thank you for
Insane.
telling us your sex stories.
All right, you're
Sex
sexually
on your
active.
period.
All times of the month.
You got yellow discharge.
She got the booty hole
Yo,
brown
can
in
you
it.
pass me
you-
the blue balls, please? Like, come on.
You gave dudes blue balls. You had gonorrhea. I'm assuming. What was your? You really took your time and said this is gonna be gonorrhea.
This is just another example of
Except pussy
like
hole pink.
sin being thrown in our faces, like completely, and just like we are just being completely disrespected. Like it doesn't matter what is the product or what's being promoted. If we can get your attention with it, if it's attention grabbing, if it's stimulating, if it's captivating, whatever, like, or profitable, most importantly, people are going to gravitate towards it. People are going to try to monetize on it.
And
Like, if
that's
it's-
the problem.
If it's if it's scented, like, what the fuck does booty hole brown smell like? Is my
Yo.
question
Bad.
on them lip glosses. Like,
Nah, they
That's
all
the
smell like
fucking problem.
acrylic. They literally
what is nut?
Acrylic.
the names are more associated with the color. So
Yeah,
like
that's what I
nut,
saw.
And it's a marketing
yeah,
thing.
like booty hole brown. So obviously it's like a dark brown.
Yellow discharge.
Yellow discharge. Obviously it's like a little
and
green,
people
like a
are
little
gonna
yellow.
buy that shit. That's
Sex on
the
my
fucking
period.
problem.
Yeah, so that's probably
Red.
a little red.
You know what I noticed? Like everything that's trending, it gotta be like a out of pocket,
yeah.
marketing.
You're
Like
right.
It's the negative.
That's how you
I mean,
catch
that's
them.
how the women. I feel like that's more for the women, like artists or like in
that's so
the culture.
unclassy though. Like you
Yeah.
really went online and like you're gonna name this lip gloss line. Like I think Rihanna, she was dropping like an eyeliner for like her fancy makeup or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they were talking about like the tip.
Pause.
But they just kept talking about the tip. But they were talking about the eyeliner has a felt tip.
Hey, yo.
But they just kept talking about the tip.
Yeah,
Listen, man. As much as I like to talk about my tip, let's
And
not
nobody-
do that
no.
on camera. You feel me?
Consumers, man.
Oh my
They
bad.
buying into that
Terrible.
shit, man.
yeah,
No, you
sexy,
did great.
So it's
sexy
like,
red.
can you blame
You did what you
the
had to
artist?
do. You did what you had to do.
It
She
fits
didn't
her.
come out with that idea. Somebody else
I mean,
did.
someone
That's
else
what I'm saying.
fabricated
Can
the
you blame
colors.
her?
But
Nah.
thinking of the names, I'm definitely sure she had something to do with that because she wanted it to stick out and be catchy and
She's
people
the
to
image.
people to
Talk
go
about
for
it.
it. I mean, it's gonna be a great collector's item to hold on to. Feel me?
I think that's what Kanye West is like perfected with like him with his conscious rap and try to use like his fashion a statement, like, you know, what was it, like White Lives Matter or some shit like he had in the fashion or some shit. So like just saying
terrible.
things that provokes a reaction, like Lil Nas X doing certain things like with his music, he does things to promote conversation, and that's how people get money and that's how people get profits. So
Yeah.
I don't know, but
it's weird. Which one would you guys, if you had to choose a nail, like what was it, like a nail line from Sexy Red? Which one are you picking?
Like, which one of the colors?
Yeah, which one of the colors are you picking from Sexy Red's like nail line? I already know.
Might have to go with blue balls, man. Fuck it.
Blue balls.
Okay, give me some coochie juice.
Coochie juice.
I don't even know. I just the whole line is just unappealing to me. I just can't. I can't.
Sex on a period.
Like what the hell does that look like?
It's red.
Well, this. But like,
I think gonorrhea would look lovely on
Yeah,
you.
you look like a gonorrhea girl.
It's crazy. 'Cause I was thinking, no disrespect, but I was really thinking that same one. I'm like,
y'all really?
no disrespect.
No, I get.
nothing to do with you.
No, I get it.
But what color is gonorrhea though? Like seriously, what color
Gotta
is
be
gonorrhea?
green, right?
No, because yellow discharge is a little close to green. Like, what's color? I don't know what color gonorrhea is.
I don't know, but clearly Sexy Red knows.
Oh my god,
Clearly.
that's crazy. Shout out to Sexy Red. And you know what's crazy about Sexy Red is that she's not ugly.
Yo, every pod we talk about
But-
Sexy Red, you go up on
Shit went from like, fuck that, I would never touch that, to
Now he's like,
she's not ugly.
Turn it back around.
It's
I'm
like
saying,
you're
like,
fighting.
He said spin the
for-
block.
You guys never let me finish. I'm telling you.
We do.
Wait for those dramatic pauses. There's something great after those dramatic
If
pauses.
you take it too
all right, from
long.
the top.
She's not necessarily like. All right, what was I talking about again?
Sexy Red.
She's not ugly.
Nah, she's not ugly, but I just feel like her face with the tattoos is what makes her a little bit too much and what she's saying. So like at first, because like, you know, we have like as humans, we have like norms and what are like kind of like things that we're
Acceptable.
used to. So like she was like left field and like Super Saiyan 2 of what WAP was, like, you feel me? And like she made that instead of just a song, her regular personality. So like for me it was just hard at first to accept all of Sexy Red, but now I'm not going to lie, like her music, I catch myself like literally like repeating, boy, you know that ass super fast.
I ain't lying,
You
dog.
feel me? Like,
Y'all with the acapella. Y'all was not
I
hyped
had to add
to
the fuck out of here.
Like, something about her music is catchy. I like her, and I think as a person she'll be cool. And I just think like looks wise, as she presented herself in the beginning, pre-pregnancy, it was a little bit harder, a much harder pill to swallow. But post-pregnancy and fully accepting her personality, I kind of like. I like Sexy Red. I think I've always liked Sexy Red.
Or you're just
but
attracted to MILFs.
I think I probably hit that shit. Yeah, like I think I don't think I have like an obsession with MILFs, but if you were a MILF, it's just like 9 times, not even 9 times, 7 times out of 10, you kind of know what you're doing sexually and you know what you want in a relationship because you've been there, done that. So like you're kind of like accelerating certain steps, so you don't have to necessarily have to like backtrack from where you already at. Because you already know, like, all right, they have a kid. At least they know, like, all right, they know what type of man they're looking for and what type of man they actually need. So, like, there's certain steps that you can kind of like accelerate when you're dealing with somebody who has a child. But
Speaking of MILFs.
yeah, exactly. J-Lo and fucking Ben Affleck literally get divorced, and I just want to know, before we die, who's gonna have more rings, J-Lo or LeBron James?
That's crazy.
Yo,
How many marriages does J-Lo
J-Lo, because she don't look her age.
She's gonna have more
I
chips.
did not
She's
see
catching
that
up with her
coming.
age.
Yo, one thing about J-Lo, she
Wow.
stayed with a ring.
She stayed with a ring. She stayed with a man. She stayed with a different team.
Nah, she went down her Spanish route for a while.
Huh?
She went down her little Spanish route for a while.
Mark Anthony,
A-Rod, right?
A-Rod,
Yeah, like, she was
yeah.
there.
Crazy because I
I
respect.
mean, that's still a different team, though.
Nah, her and Mark Anthony was like,
baseball.
her and Mark Anthony was just like my dream couple. Like,
Yeah, that was
like
amazing.
there were goals
Yeah.
to me growing up.
I don't know why they're getting. I don't know why they're getting divorced though. I mean, I didn't look too much into it, but I know that shit sucks. I know Ben was crushing on her since they was young, so damn.
That nigga
For them to
just
like
looked
come
miserable.
full circle.
I heard she felt relieved. Like,
I mean-
like she had like she didn't involve no lawyer in it. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you
she didn't involve no lawyer in it. Like she happily went down, took the papers down. And
Yeah.
He probably did too. I ain't gonna lie. Every photo that I've seen of them, like,
That nigga
you know, by
looks-
paparazzi,
He was straight faced, right?
Bro,
he
was
just
like-
looked like, bro, I'm just doing my job.
Yeah.
Like, this is just.
I
Like,
did see like little
happy
clips
wife,
of
happy
like
life.
I did see little clips of like arguments and shit, and him just be like you know, you just gotta let that shit go. Like, all right,
Yeah.
this is my girl.
or like he's over it.
Yeah,
Right.
like all right,
And
this is
especially
I'm
as a
dream.
celebrity, it's like, nigga, we are nowhere near that level yet.
Dead
And we
ass.
get fed up with women on our level. So
No
imagine
funny
like
shit.
being a fucking celebrity where it's like, bro, I don't have to tolerate this
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
at
it
all.
has to be easy for a celebrity to just divorce because it's like I'm gonna just go back to all my money in mansions, and you'll go back to all your money in
money
mansions,
in mansions
and I'll
is
just
crazy.
replace you in like a week.
He
For
just
real.
stood in it for the image, honestly.
Yeah, because I believe like
love
Ben
story.
Affleck and Jennifer, I said, yeah, J-Lo, what they kind of like helped me like continue to believe, like supported that belief is like, don't go back to your exes. There's nothing there left once that's done, that it was done for a reason. So going back after spending however many time apart, it doesn't matter because you've already come to that realization. So all she did was to do all this all over just to be reminded of why she did that before years ago, which
was an
just wasted
example.
time. Yeah, you just wasted time.
Example of your ex.
Yeah, you learn from your learn from your past. Like Ben Affleck's not it. Don't do this again.
Yeah.
And there's nothing to like show for it. It's not news that's gossip worthy anyway. So like, if you're looking for love, if J Lo's really looking to settle down, the answer is not going to be in her past. It's going to be in reflection, therapy in herself, and then looking towards and forward towards the future.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
We're not knocking anybody though. If you back with your ex and you watching this and y'all doing good, like we not talking shit about y'all. Like,
No, I'm
we're
not
happy.
saying
It
like
might just be J-Lo.
but
Like,
it just
Yeah, it
made
might
me
just be
realize
J-Lo.
I don't want to go back to my exes because like it just made me realize, okay, yes, I might miss them now. I might feel like, okay, there's moments where like I would like to have conversations with them, but let's just remember, okay, sometimes that separation apart will force you to only realize the good things and the good memories. And then when you base your decision off of that, the reality hits and it starts to make you remember all of the harsh conflicts and all of the bad things that came with that relationship.
Ben
And now
Affleck.
you got to either be willing or not willing to fight through this or to like,
That nigga Ben Affleck was like, oh my God, why did I deal with a Hispanic woman again?
Yeah,
She doesn't
for
just
real.
agree.
He
He
said,
always
I
argues.
got a headache.
yeah, too much.
He'd be like, let's get pizza. She's like, I'd rather Chinese food.
like, fuck.
There's
I
a
was
lot of
Batman.
Literally.
I was Batman.
Literally.
Yeah, temporarily, and he was the worst Batman out of recently. Like he did not live up to the 2008 Batman, Ben Affleck. So like, I was hoping that him going out with J Lo was like a good type of like
Redemption,
big
right?
step, or like him
Redemption.
redeeming himself, like in a famous view, Hollywood view. But now that he doesn't have J Lo, I don't really necessarily have any interest towards Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
What is the appeal? I don't even want him in DC. And
That's the original
Wasn't he
Daredevil.
Ant-Man?
he was the original Daredevil, and I do appreciate him for that.
If it wasn't for him, Elektra wouldn't have been in Deadpool. So,
That's true.
you feel me?
But
he
I'm just
Ant-Man
saying
too, or
him.
bugging?
No.
Nah,
that was,
hell no.
That was
Ryan.
The guy
Reynolds?
from
Paul
Ant-Man
Rudd.
was
Paul
somebody
Rudd.
else from. He was on Friends.
That's all Paul Rudd.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
but like, it's crazy because like, it was a little bit emotional for J Lo and Ben Affleck. But another thing that was a little bit who stand on their emotions and who stand on making how they feel and what's going on publicly. I feel like Tyrese did a really, really good job. Like, he was on the Breakfast Club. He was on $1 Million
Wallow.
Worth of Game with Gillian Wallow, where he like really was truly expressive. Did any of you guys actually get a chance to see any of those interviews, or like get to see one of the reels that kind of like went viral?
I didn't go for the Breakfast Club ones. I know there was like some over him and Charlemagne, him apologizing for his
That's Breakfast
behavior.
Club, yeah.
Yeah, a while back. But the main one I saw was Gillian Wallow and him speaking on how his mom. He said like one of his original like methods for acting was he had to pretend to be handicapped as special needs, like when he was with his mom and they went down to the
okay.
social services so that he could get benefits for school.
I remember the one where he he was actually on the Breakfast Club and
Yeah.
he was actually crying.
Yeah.
And
I got emotion.
yeah, and I think to me, like, it's weird to see people cry for me, or for people to like get emotional, because I don't know how to do that, or like to be that like emotionally vulnerable or available to be vulnerable.
Can I say something?
Of course.
I just
Don't
like.
raise your hand, just cut me off.
Oh no, I didn't want to be rude. So I
Be rude.
okay, you ain't gotta tell me twice. I feel like men. I'm talking about men mental health here.
Yeah.
I feel like men do not have they don't have like a good safe space. If they do, that's great.
Yeah.
But I feel like most men do not have safe spaces to be vulnerable. Because in society, y'all get like, when y'all are raised, y'all are like,
That stigma.
they tell y'all to like man up or like be a man or get over it. Like you can't cry, you can't show your emotions, like you can't say you're sad, like you can't show no emotion whatsoever.
Yeah, we spoke on
That's
our
the
last part
stereotype.
actually.
For real?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
one of our
that's-
topics as well.
We did.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah.
about being emotionally emotionally vulnerable.
Oh yeah. It was 2 weeks ago, so I don't remember.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Nah, but still, it's just like I just feel like that should be more. That should be emphasized.
I mean,
like
You're right.
I mean, then again,
Stand on it.
prioritize.
you get it. You
Stand
emphasize and act on those emotions, then you become a real like Tyrese because he already has multiple with him out there crying as a
Yeah.
real. So like,
It was hard for him though because he was dealing with a lot of loss. And like although he was probably going on this like press run because he just dropped a movie, that emotion that he expressed on the Breakfast Club, the insight that he gave on, $1 million worth of game, it was something that was like for our day-to-day lives. It was something that we can use and adapt to our situation because not only that he dealt with loss, like he dealt with losing his mom, he dealt with divorce and everything like that, and it was just like, bro, like he was still able to be productive. And I think the only way to like deal with mourning and to deal with like truly big loss is to stay productive and to do things that you love and that you really want to like see yourself grow and you see yourself actually evolving from. And Tyrese is a good like example of like showing that just because you are crying, just because you are being vulnerable, that doesn't mean you are not being a masculine man.
yeah,
Like that is still very important qualities for men to have that men don't necessarily show or that's necessarily advertised or commercialized on these type of platforms. And I think that for him to do that was a blessing to show, and for him to lead by example to show that it's okay for men to cry, it's okay for men to open up, it's okay to understand that not only that you have to worry about the woman's feelings, not to, I know you're the only woman, but the woman's feelings when they're dealing with loss, divorce, pregnancy, death, and all that, that you also have to consider the men's mentality as well. And I thought that was important, and I respected Tyrese for it.
yeah. Shout out
You
to
know
Tyrese. for that.
My bad. You know what's becoming like more like common in this society with that topic is like women are starting to label that shit as like men being sassy in a sense. Like men can be vulnerable and express their emotions or have an opinion without being labeled as sassy nowadays.
It depends on the topic though. Because if I dub you and you all butthurt about it, now I'm really gonna call you sassy. Because if relax.
Wait, say that again?
Like, for example, if a guy, like, say if a guy is trying to talk to me or whatever, and I dub him, and he's making like a whole hoorah about it.
Oh, I can't stand niggas like that. All right, so he's a guy that can't accept rejection well.
Yes, that's when I'm gonna call you sassy, because I'm.
So why are you so
I'm gonna
distraught?
call that nigga insecure because like
That's the new way of saying insecure.
see,
sassy.
that's not what sassy means though. See, y'all need to start
That's why I
getting
think
really
they got it misconstrued. 'cause it's
definitive.
like,
Sassy.
Or that they call men smoking hookah sassy.
All right, that is sassy.
that is like,
Yeah, that's
action. I ain't gonna lie.
What does smoking a man, like a guy
like blowing
smoking?
bubbles and chocolate
That's
milk.
sassy
female
is
thing.
like, you see how we do like 60-40 in a relationship? Sassy is like a balance between masculinity and femininity. And I think sassy is a little bit, that percentage is a little bit closer within like incorporating sassiness versus like just being like masculine and like feminine. I think sassiness brings a little bit closer of a unity between those two.
Yeah.
I
Preach, my
definitely
brother.
see, yeah, or preach. But
Thanks for the
fucking,
definition.
when I see a nigga smoking a
We gonna see in the Western Dictionary like
nigga Wikipedia right there.
That was just my observation. Like, I don't know.
Nah.
Y'all agree with that shit though?
Yeah,
No,
facts.
yeah.
That was a
Points was
step
valid.
back. But when I see a guy smoking a hookah, that's like a guy drinking a fucking martini, to be honest. Like, you never see a guy drinking a martini.
Yeah, right.
Not even an espresso martini.
Espresso martinis.
Yeah.
I drink espresso martinis.
It's like
So you calling him sassy?
I'm gonna keep it.
That's if I see this nigga drinking an espresso martini, I'm pulling.
Sometimes I come from a
Sassy
long work
rad.
day and I need some fucking coffee in my liquor, nigga.
You drinking that shit in the same cup with the fucking little olive.
It's what they serve me with.
It's like
Nigga, that's
sassy is
sassy.
like a man on birth control.
That's sassy.
That's
They call you
That's sassy.
sassy.
So sassy
Those
is like
sassy drink
borderline
espresso
like
martini,
gay, but like it's not gay enough to be like, oh, no homo or pause.
Like it's not feminine enough to like. It's just sassy.
Yeah, sassy is right before gay.
That's why my girl get the espresso martini. I'll be like, let me get some.
Like if
Nigga
I'm
be like, make that too.
Nah, you get the good drink.
like y'all been to Girl Tour in downtown Bridgeport, right?
that shit fire.
No. Hear me out.
Yeah.
Expensive. Though.
It's sassy if a guy tells me to get off the swing. Like why?
Because he wants to use it.
It's like it's his turn.
Or like I sat in his swing. Like boy,
That is sassy.
That's sassy.
Yeah, he. I feel like the guy you talking about probably wears like Hawaiian shirts or shirts with fruits on them, like button downs with like pineapples and shit.
That nigga fucking fishnet.
Yeah, like the comb over's crazy. Oh, you fuck with niggas with the comb over?
no, I don't. I'm saying
Let
like
me
that's
find out.
She said
no,
that was a
I
random.
don't. I like the fresh cut. I like the braids.
The waves and the twists. Because if you
I
fucking
like
with a
a
nigga
nigga.
with the what's
Don Julio.
Yeah, nah.
No, that ass. Don Julio. That nigga name is probably
Hey.
Julio.
But at least he's not insecure. He's confident in himself to go out like that.
Yo,
See, look, niggas just like that. Y'all like, he's sassy, is it?
I want to apologize because I got to pull a raw. It's my turn to use
We
the
probably
bathroom.
all do.
Yeah,
But-
after we do this, I'm actually gonna let you, lead the way. I'll be back. I gotta take a piss, man.
I felt that.
I'm leaving Rad.
Yeah, you stay mixing up the name.
We should start a shot
Rob Rad,
But
Too close.
yeah,
said
it's the R&Rs.
at.
Rest and relaxation.
like a dungeon dragon.
But since we wrapping up with the trending news,
Yeah, we definitely are wrapping up with
should
that.
take a shot since it's
This nigga's in the bathroom. We just take a shot when he come back. So
Yeah, let's pour it up in the
at
meantime.
this point, we gonna let y'all know we done with the trendy news. We're moving on to one of our last topics before we wrap up and shit. But we are about to hit the relationships. So I mean, we always gotta come to
I
you
don't
guys
like
get your relationship
them.
advice. What's wrong with the relationship?
No, relationships are not bad in its entirety. I just think nowadays relationships are played out. Like I don't,
sure.
I don't.
Chivalry is not that. What you mean?
It's no, like literally, I want that '90s love. I'm not getting that.
Are you providing what you need to receive 90s love?
Yes,
Are you?
yes,
You cook?
yes,
You clean?
yes.
You can read?
Dude.
Then well, I don't know what's going on for you. I'm so
I don't
sorry.
know.
Like, you
I
gotta-
think I'm just falling for the wrong ones. That's-
Society's fucked up. It's a mix of everything.
Social media got it messed
Social
up.
media, society,
But
the shift of like fucking women empowerment. Like now,
Yeah.
a lot of women are the breadwinners, so they're not accepting the bare minimum.
Because like just I'm
listen,
not trying to downplay men, but I just feel like it's been more of like a quote unquote trend for like men not to be shit, whether it's in a father sense or not in a father sense.
Mhm.
They just I don't know. I don't know what happened between the years, but
we know you hurt. It's all right. I'm sorry your ex ain't shit. But
a lot
all
of
them
them
niggas ain't
ain't.
shit really.
since we're on the
Facts.
topics of relationships, I did want to ask one of the
that.
first questions coming in. I believe the question was, what's something that you shouldn't share with your partner?
The debate that I've heard is bodies. Like because who really cares?
Shouldn't share your bodies.
Oh, like how many like people you have
Oh,
sex
body
with?
count?
Yeah.
Yeah, like how many bodies you got?
I think that's definitely a strong topic to go for, but I don't think it's like acceptable because I do think you should have that conversation. Like,
No,
not names and faces, but
No, yeah, that's what I mean by names and faces. Like you shouldn't.
names and faces is crazy.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I meant in that sense. Like
I see
and
what you
in
mean.
terms of health wise, of course, absolutely have that
I
conversation.
just meant number. I think you should discuss numbers. And how many bodies? But like I said, names and faces is going way too much.
But the part, but like
Y'all
say
need-
if
oh
you
my,
It was
God.
already
Bumba.
poured, my
I was-
Why
guy.
you didn't tell me it
I
was
was
poured
waiting because
already?
no one was grabbing the cups yet. We was waiting.
He had the bottle in his hand. I was like, let me get
He
my
was
shot
eager,
ready.
nigga.
I was literally gonna get my.
Sorry, it's still full actually. Look.
Do, do,
Yeah,
do,
up
do,
to
I'm just ready for the last one. This is the shot glass.
Hey, where's your shot class, Tali?
Oh, it's right there.
I knew I seen that shit.
Not Tali. That's the name of my second cat. Her name's Thalia.
I'm sorry, I've known her.
My name is Thalia with some
I've
adobo
known
in
her.
it.
I've known her a long time. I'm sorry.
He said I get a pass.
Tali is your nickname?
That's a childhood.
Thalia.
It's a childhood pass.
I
Tali.
said my name is
Yo, I
Thalia.
apologize.
This is
Thalia.
yours, by the
All
way.
right.
Thalia, Tali.
But all right, I guess bodies for you. What about you, Rob? What you think? Something you shouldn't share in a relationship with your partner?
Something you shouldn't share. I feel like everybody has that like deep dark secret that is like you shouldn't share with your.
So like a
What is
deep
it,
dark
nigga?
secret? Like what would you?
Like a personal,
probably
deep,
some
dark secret.
Yeah, whether it's in the past or something that's current. You
So like
probably
your
got that-
trauma?
Yeah. Nah, it depends because everybody's deep dark secret could be different. Like
I get
it
that.
probably won't have been a trauma for some people.
All
What
right.
you think? What you think, Abe?
I basically let me
He
just
said, wait.
let me just summarize
Wait.
and say this and say like there's some shit that you probably just everybody gotta take to the grave.
Really?
So you got
what
shit
is
you
it though?
taking to the
Like,
grave?
what is it? Like, what is that thing that you would take to the grave that you would never tell your partner?
How is that supposed to be taken to the grave if I'm about to share it here publicly?
No,
You're
I'm not
sharing it with
saying
your
like.
partner.
Don't tell me the actual thing.
Oh.
Like, you don't gotta tell me your experience, but like,
It's situational. For some people,
We'll leave it alone.
all right,
Hey, what's something you wouldn't share with your partner in a relationship?
something that I wouldn't share with my partner, no matter what, is her actual what I think like her actual weight should be. I think like whether is she fat or skinny, or if she asks me if she's fat or skinny, I'm just going to say you look beautiful. So like I should never be 100% honest about what I think about
Yes, you
her
should.
weight.
I will cut you off. Yes, you should.
I mean, if it gets to a certain like
no, I want you
point-
to tell me like, babe, like you let
look a
yourself go a little bit. You
Oh,
know,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
That's not
like,
fucked up,
like, let
though.
me know.
All right, it just
But-
look like I pissed myself now.
you know which one?
All right, I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
so-
drink this now.
The one you're holding.
He said, I'm gonna play it off.
Which one,
Nigga, the one on the left, nigga.
Say that, nigga.
Which
said-
one's yours?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Nigga, slow,
This nigga
bro.
like, yeah, that one. Like, nigga, there's two here.
Just remember.
Oh,
which
I'm
cup
sorry,
you
I
had.
didn't do that. I had an emergency.
I get that though. I feel like yours wasn't that bad actually.
To taking
Oh.
shit to the grave.
Taking shit to the grave. Not
To
talking
Not
about your
going
body
back to
count.
exes.
to,
Not going back
to
to
not
exes.
sharing body counts.
What else?
What was mine again? I'm so sorry, I forgot.
Let's take this.
I don't
shot.
think you got it to it.
No, I said
No, he
what,
just.
what was it?
This nigga said, let's take a shot.
I forgot what I said. It's crazy. Liquor.
What?
You left to take a shot now.
I don't think you did share, bro.
I took a shot and I totally forgot what I talked about. I literally just shared what I said. I thought what my partner should not do. No
Oh, the
matter
weight. The weight.
Yeah,
Oh, the
sharing
weight.
your weight.
Yeah.
That's when
Shout
I
out
cut
to
you
not
off.
sharing
Yeah.
weight.
Well, we
Oh,
already
yeah.
took the shot.
But what do you still was gonna say something to
Shit.
that though?
I guess I'm not.
No, yeah, like I want you to say that I let myself go,
Said be
or
honest
like
with
Oh,
me.
all right.
you know, but like I think no, I remember my ex. He told me he was like, "Yeah, you got fat." I said, "Huh."
So that's not nice.
But that's good. That's
Being
No,
honest.
but like he meant it in a rude way, like in a
Yeah.
disgusting way,
Like he wanted to argue with.
like I'm not pretty no more. Like he really think I'm fat. Like
There's
I'm a
definitely a
Oompa
way
Loompa
to
looking
say
ass
it.
bitch. Like I don't know.
So sorry.
Damn, I'm so sorry.
there's a way to there's a way
Are
to
you
go
still
about
like
that.
you're not with him no more? Like you're
Nah,
not cool, nothing.
no.
All right. So how's like your relationship life, like your dating life? How are you?
That shit
Shout out
is
to
trash.
that.
The dating pool got pissed in it.
I feel like
Yeah, we
we're
literally just.
single people in 2024. We have it like really bad right now.
I'm going through it bad.
Yeah, it's hard to find somebody emotionally stable, and if you do, it's hard to find somebody who's emotionally and financially stable. And if you do, it's hard to find somebody who's emotionally stable, financially stable, and spiritually
But nobody's
stable.
perfect though. That's what the society got it messed up. Because everybody wants that perfect guy with the perfect job, with the perfect salary, with the perfect car.
I don't
Yeah,
want
everybody's
the
looking for
perfect
perfect.
anything,
I'm
but I
not-
want the perfect, not perfect, but I want to have somebody
Something that's fixable.
who has the
not a
same
project.
intentions and the same like ideals with me that we can grow and build off. Sometimes you might be rich and I might be poor, or like you might have the better lifestyle and I might have the like, you know, introspective lifestyle or whatever, introverted, I mean. So it's just a matter of what you are willing to deal with that person. Like what type of sacrifices or compromises are you willing to make to be with the person that you love or you say that you love?
But that person gotta like take, like, if I'm trying to like give you game or like trying to like level you up in a sense because I want to see you on top, like you gotta be like receptive of that. Like you can't just be like,
Hey,
I
the
agree.
dating game is changing, bro. That's just the way it is. You gotta keep up with the times.
How I look at it is like
I'm not tolerating that.
Everybody sounds like you sound old fashioned. Like you want,
very
you want the
old
time to
school.
curate like
Traditional.
And that's
a
what it is.
Traditional.
But like we don't deal with that now. Like I feel like
I don't care.
you gotta learn to put up with it. Like I said,
No,
we going
no,
through
I'm
new times.
gonna find my man that's gonna give me my traditional love.
this is it right here. This is how I view it. It's like we are all in a generation where we all have to settle, and we don't want to accept the fact that we have to settle.
I don't
get
think we
that.
have to settle, guys. I think
not
you guys
settle
are
for
missing a big
anything.
point.
Or are we gonna end up in an area where we're just letting
You're
time
not
pass
settling.
and we're just waiting for that person that's
Wait.
gonna check off 9 boxes out of the 10?
There's no such thing as that. It's just there are certain core principles or values or personality traits that we have as individual that we would like for it to be corresponded with something that is comforting or like that matches up to what you are looking for. Now, with that being said, like when you make a business deal, no, like 9 times out of 10, a good business deal is when both sides leads like not completely satisfied.
transaction.
Like there is like a certain compromise on both sides. So it's just a matter of who you are willing to make that compromise, that sacrifice with, and
that's settling.
who you want to appreciate those other values with. Like
If you have to compromise and sacrifice, it comes with a certain level of settling.
Yeah.
that's
I'm
not
not
settling.
compromising.
If you have to sacrifice something, you're settling.
Not
No.
sacrifice, but you choose
I get
to
what you're
change
saying.
yourself or evolve yourself because you are willing to be with this person for the long run.
Right,
It's not necessarily
agree.
sacrificing.
That is the
That is
new
the
day and
new,
age,
yeah.
but it is kind of sacrificing a piece of yourself to change
Yeah.
for that
But
person.
it's not wrong to settle in those little aspects. Like it's love, bro. That's what love is. Love
But
is
then when you compromise and change yourself, you lose yourself. Because next thing you know, that one thing that, like, for example, like before I got into my last relationship, I loved modeling. I was doing it back to back to back to back to back to back to back. As soon as I got into that relationship, that was 5 years. I didn't model in 5 years.
That's if you have a bad partner, you'll lose yourself. But if you have a partner that's going to uplift that, you'll probably sacrifice
But
certain
that's the
areas. but
norm.
elevate.
Can't always
It is
blame
the
the
norm.
partner.
But what I
though.
just said is the norm.
It's
Like
the
that,
norm.
that's literally what it is. Like
why we
you
settle
get into people just settle for anything just to say like I have a boyfriend, or like, oh, I'm not lonely
for
anymore.
the status,
Like
for the convenience, for the
consistent-
tension. Yeah, dick,
grown
basically.
up stuff. Yeah, okay, all right. Yeah, consistent dick or pussy or whatever the case may be. And the next thing you know, you end up having a baby, and guess what? You don't even like the person
even
that
like
you was
who you
with
with.
anyway.
Now you got a
Yeah.
big-
I mean-
Now you got a baby attached to y'all. Now you're gonna be a ain't shit baby father
or baby mother.
or baby mother. Because I'm as a female, I've seen some ain't shit baby mothers. Yeah.
There are definitely ancient baby mothers and ancient baby fathers, but I feel like ancient baby mothers aren't highlighted enough because there are some ancient baby mothers, and I'm not gonna put nobody
You
on
don't gotta say
blast,
names yet.
but I have
Yeah.
like family members who have ancient baby mothers, and I can see the effect that it had on them, and it's like really sad because they
Or the kid,
manipulate their
too.
child
Yeah.
to like, and the child is just completely oblivious to the actual true intentions of their own parent.
Yeah, I hate that mindset of like females feel like, oh, if a guy could do it or if he could be ain't shit or be a hoe, like I could do it. It's like it's not the same.
No.
Like you're
Yeah.
a female for a reason and we're males. Like
I just feel like it's. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, you good?
I feel like it's like very. It's more heartbreaking for a female to be an ancient baby mother because listen, like I done carried you for 9 months. I done went through the hormonal, the physical, like the like
you're
everything.
the
I
worst
was-
of the worst.
Yeah, like I went through a whole 360 on my life, and I brought you into this world just for me not to give you my all.
That's a fact. Stamp that.
Like, are you crazy?
That shit too
Yeah.
crazy.
Like when, like sometimes you hear on the news like, "Oh, kid was left on the side of the street in the rain," and I'm like, "This poor baby."
Yo, for real, that shit is heartbreaking.
And then like babies, they're like sponges. Like they take that.
Yeah.
And like they'll be like, oh, I remember when I was a baby, this happened to me, so now I'm scared of this.
That's
But they don't know
trauma.
how it affects them deeply either.
Yes.
Until like they see therapy or they recognize it in like a different environment. But so it's like
Or
hard
they
for them
start
to
acting like a
identify.
certain way when they're teenagers.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So like before we get off on the little tangent here, because we did like on the concept of love and like really what it takes to be in love, sacrifices and all that. So do you guys believe that love is blind?
Yes.
Yeah.
So like I'm gonna put a little bit more context into it just to make sure that it's the same answer. So I was this question was inspired from a reality TV show that I've watched called Love is Blind, where they go and they literally talk to one another before ever meeting each other from separate rooms and through a wall, and you can just hear them through a microphone, and they fall in love and propose with each other through like the wall basically. And then after that they finally get to meet each other. After that they finally try to figure out whether or not while they're living together, they are actually ready for marriage. So by the time the marriage days come, they have the decision whether they want to be married or not, right?
Right.
So like from that concept, like when you're not visually seeing somebody for the first time, before any looks, before anything, is just their voice, do you truly believe you can fall for someone and fall in love like that and believe that love is blind?
Like,
Yes.
I think we all come from the generation of Love is Blind, like not to the T of like standing behind a white wall only hearing their voice, but like coming from like the generation that birthed online dating. Like, bro, one of my first girlfriends was because of MySpace. I added her, didn't know her. We talked and literally linked. Like we couldn't stop talking. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But you saw a profile
Every
picture,
day,
right?
like, yeah, granted, you seen what she wanted you to see, but like, you know what I mean? Like, we had conversation and we talked and we got to know each other. We didn't meet each other for at least a month or two before, like, even like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really seeing each other face to face. Like, you can easily get a heavyset girl only taking selfies, you feel me? And like, never like show off her body. Like, you get what I'm saying? Or the same thing for a dude. Like, so, like I said, I feel like, yeah, love can be blind. If you feel someone, you feel someone. Like,
Yeah. I feel like that concept of love is blind doesn't always go to just like the visual aspect of it, like not physically seeing a person, but like also not seeing a person like in person. You feel me? Like communicating through social media, like Raz said, like that's kind of like a love is blind kind of thing, because it's like you don't really know the person's personality until you get to see them and spend time with them. You feel me? So
you know how they're saying, what they were saying in their sentences is being said. Like, you know what I mean? Their tone on like how they sound about things.
Yeah.
and
So
most
you-
relationships start off either through social media or through like a
Shit.
kind of like blind.
I mean, most
Situation.
relationships start off of like with your how you envision someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember.
What about you? Yeah.
Listen. I'm gonna let y'all know something. I slid in a DM. I should have 3-pointer and I scored.
Oh shit, nothing but net.
Let them know. Okay,
No
Chef Curry.
no backboard.
Hold on.
Okay.
Right?
Wet.
It was like Love is Blind. Like me and him were like DMing and whatnot, and like I couldn't see what he was saying, but like what he was saying, I was like, but like he was giving me that old school vibe that I'm looking
That
for.
90s love.
Yeah, so I'm like, and then like, granted, like he met his like actions and whatnot, but like had he not met like what he was saying, I would have been like,
Exactly.
but then like I just feel like I forgot who said it. Like that's just how it starts. Like you gotta like text the person, then it goes to FaceTiming, then it starts like meeting up in person, or like
Back then it was Vivo.
Connecticut's small. You're gonna end up seeing each other like in some event or something. Be like,
At the ball.
Yeah.
right, and then like y'all end up linking up, and it takes hours, and then it's like a whole thing, and it's just like love is blind for real.
Love is blind.
Even when you're in love, it's still blind. Cause like I said, I lost myself for like 5 years. Like I'm just now getting back to myself.
All right.
Like,
Yeah.
Stamp that.
That was a good question.
I definitely believe love is blind. I definitely believe that I can fall in love with somebody without having seen them and only just talking and hearing their voice. The only thing is, although I believe that love is blind, I think that relationships are not necessarily as blind. So like being in love and being in a relationship are two different things to me. So like love is blind, but relationships will keep you blindsided if you don't have your fucking mirrors working or like angled the right
And the
way.
right intentions.
You feel me? So like
That's a
I just
fact.
want to make sure that all right, even though love is like
How's the bar?
love is not necessarily blind
Fresh
as well,
up.
it can also be blinding. So it can make me only look at everything good about you and completely disregard or not necessarily look for or am able to see what's wrong or what it's not necessarily good or unhealthy about the relationship that literally needs to be worked on.
Yeah.
So it's just that love is dangerous, but if it works and if you are committed with the right person, even if it's blind, it's still something that's worth it and something worth working towards.
Yeah.
Stamp
And
that.
I don't know if if I'm ever going to be able to find that type of love
You
where
are,
like
bro. Stop saying that.
no, I'm talking about where I can't see them or talk to them. I mean, like if I can only just talk to them and not see them, I don't know if
Okay.
I can find that type of love. I feel like my type of love requires a level of physical attraction. You feel me? So like, okay, we attach on an emotional level that's cool, but if I'm not necessarily physically attached to you,
Yeah.
like if you don't
Yeah.
have big titties or anything thick around, like if your lips not lipping, if your hair not hairing, if you on
Said
some
I'm
type
meticulous.
of, you feel me? Like there's certain things I am looking for,
And you're not
but
ready to settle.
the emotional aspect, it should be prioritized. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
for
That's what's the most important.
Because
That's
that
what
could
should
change
be.
your aspect of the physical side.
Exactly.
You could
Yeah.
probably not think she's a 10 out of 10 until you see her personality.
Exactly.
And it's like,
Lord.
yeah,
You could,
you know what?
It be so many fine dudes that I come across the minute you start talking that sound like a sloth. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It
I mean,
goes
would
play-
you
it
sound like
could
an
play into the
airhead?
opposite.
would you
Yeah.
consider
Yo.
that immature though to like look at people's like characteristics and like not fuck with them just because of how you you have a preference? You know what I mean?
No.
I admit
No.
I have that.
So you shouldn't judge.
I
like-
have that side, that immature side of me. Like I'm not gonna mess with you because you just came on this date with some skinny yellow pants.
To me,
Immature,
like, that's what I'm
I don't
saying,
think that's
like-
immature to know what you like and to have certain preferences. It's immature. It's on like that's going to be based on your delivery. You feel me? So like immature of knowing what you want, knowing what you like, that's not immature. Because if you're expressing that and if you're expressing that in a manner that's like as an adult, you're okay. It's just the
Yeah.
fact of how you deliver it, whether or not that other person is taking it disrespectfully or not.
I could be
understand
blocking a
that.
blessing though.
That's what I'm saying.
Like that
just
could
because
be my man for real. That
Yeah,
could be
like-
my man.
So
Some people do.
keep
But
it
I
a
don't like
stack.
him because of his
But
voice.
if you
but
deliver it the right
I
way-
would dub him and see him walk away because he got yellow skinny pants on. Like I'm really watching my husband walk away, and
That's
I
the
dub
man that would have
him.
did everything for you.
You're
like,
right.
And
That's what I'm
that
saying.
all stems down to you, though.
No, it do. Don't get me wrong. It's just like you gotta know how to dress, boo boo.
But that's part of not wanting to settle as well. you
That's
feel
the
me? So
physical
it's like-
attraction part. So love
Yeah.
can't necessarily be blinding if you're still looking for things that are like secular or like materialistic in the world.
Yeah.
So like love, when it comes to love being blind, love is blind whether you just only see the person, see their soul, you hear their voice, and that's all that you are going to base off marriage and the rest of your life with. So is love that blind enough for you to take that next step towards?
Yep.
And to me, I think it's possible, but I don't think I am blind yet. You feel me? Like I think I still got 20/20 vision, and I don't think I found necessarily that love where like it blinded me. I still
Yeah.
think my
Yeah.
vision is
You're very
on.
selective.
Yeah,
still.
I'm
It
great.
hasn't been bright.
It's like you
Yeah.
got the blindfold on, but you still peeking through the blindfold. type
Yeah,
shit.
like it's like when you
Yeah.
play hide and go seek, or you doing the
Thumbs up.
peekaboo, yeah, or
you hitting
playing
the
7-Ups.
pinata.
You feel me? Like yeah. So eventually, I'm going to see.
Yeah.
All right. So that was a great conversation, and Rad did touch on the level of immaturity that I wanted to speak on, which was what would you consider immature for your partner in a serious relationship. So what would you consider immature that a partner would do while you two are in a serious relationship?
Like real serious.
Yeah, committed, like you towards marriage, whatever.
I think it's childish that, like, say if you do something for me out of the kindness of your heart, we start arguing, you throw that shit back in my face.
That's a fact. Stamp
Oh
that.
my god,
That is immature
That's top tier.
AF.
That's in the top
what is it?
5 right
Indian
there.
Indian giver?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I think that's
that's
gas.
Yeah,
I think
like,
that's something that's very immature. Yeah.
Yeah,
Indian,
it's ridiculous because, like, you should do that out of the kindness of your heart and not throw that back in my face. But now you threw that back in my face. Now you felt like you got to leverage up towards me.
Yeah.
Now I got to beat you up.
It's like I don't even want shit from you at this point.
Yeah, for real.
Nah, for real.
that was a good one.
But me, I would say it's personally like always wanting to be right. Like if you feel like you always right, no matter where it is,
No
and you can't
accountability,
take
nothing.
Yeah, no accountability is crazy.
That's immature as fuck.
The own up
Whether
to
you a
it.
man or a female.
I'm right, you're wrong.
Yeah,
That's
it's
it.
like,
Like,
nah. Let's see where we could both be wrong or where we could both be right, and then let's figure shit out from there.
Right.
Or where we can both be accountable and actually see what the actual
Yeah.
solution is
Or
versus.
see the
Just
misunderstanding.
take that on the
Yeah.
chin, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
What about you, Rad?
I gave a slight answer, but I think another thing I find immature is not being able to like get out what you have on your mind. Then I don't mean that like
Like
say
hold
we're, in
your
an
feelings in?
say we're in an argument and I'm expressing myself and you're just shut down and reserved. It's like that's immature. Like we should be talking. Like we should be having a dialogue
Yeah.
so we can get to the end, the root of the
Oh,
problem.
yeah.
being
Yeah.
closed off essentially.
Yeah, like you acting all coy in a corner like a little kid when you first meet them and they don't want to talk to you. It's
And
like,
then your
come on
parents
now.
be like, use your words.
Yeah, like come on now, like
Yeah.
you should speak.
Nah,
What
for
do you think is
real.
immature?
Yeah.
As you guys were like literally, I'm asking you guys the questions. I'm trying to like literally think of
Curious.
my own answer, and I'm like, I think the thing that I would think is most immature. I'm gonna be honest, I don't necessarily have an answer, and I appreciate you guys for having one. I think the most immature thing would be
Not having an answer.
to judge me off of like how I dress or my looks or like my thoughts.
Well,
So like if you
Perspective.
This shit gonna work out.
The yellow skinnies.
if you judge me from just like off like first impression and you don't necessarily give me like a chance to like really get to know me more, I think that's a level of immaturity, because if we all just came off the topic of saying that we believe that love is blind, and to say that you can't fuck with me because of how I look, dress, whatever, that completely contradicts
Yeah.
love is blind.
Yeah.
So I think that, you know, that's it.
No, that was great.
My fault. I wasn't looking at you over here.
because I
And
was
he's
talking about
pointing.
Yellow Pants Man earlier, and you know.
I like yellow pants.
wasn't a
man,
shot at
though.
you, it
Like
was just
yellow
personal
pants,
No, I know it wasn't a shot. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
no.
I'm like, damn. Yellow
She's like,
Pants
I feel
Man,
like a dick.
He know he gotta go. I'll give you a chance though, but
Nah,
Yeah,
the nigga
like
wearing yellow
you
pants in
just don't
2024.
know who he is. Like, you feel me? Like,
nah, but still, that could be my man. He could be a trendsetter for all I know.
Exactly.
Like I said, yellow pants in 2024.
He could
Unless they
literally be
joggers,
rich as
is not the way.
That's that
Yeah.
crazy. Like you gotta be that
Denim?
nigga. Like you gotta
Yellow
be
denim?
him,
No,
nigga.
Like,
no, like,
crazy.
what was that? The boy group. You're a jerk.
I know.
You're a jerk.
No,
You're a jerk.
Rejects.
You're a jerk.
Rejects. Yeah, if you
Rejects.
on that type of time
That's different.
in 2024,
That's different.
it's crazy.
This nigga almost died. Yo, speaking of jerks, yeah.
But nah, judging people.
Yo, yeah, for real. Speaking of jerks.
speaking of jerking,
So like, say if you're okay.
It was asking us
Can I say
what-
something out of pocket real quick?
Go ahead.
please do.
We've been
Oh,
waiting.
okay, all right.
You say you wanted to argue, but you haven't argued with us all pod.
I low key did.
She
though.
did though.
Yeah.
Just a little.
You look back, you'll see it.
All right, yeah. I'm not
Yeah.
editing it today, so you'll see.
It just
Controversial.
hasn't been heated where I'd be like, listen,
All right, good.
you know.
I try not to do it that way because then like they don't come back.
That's what I
come
got
back.
you. I got you.
All
I'm
right.
here with it. So like, say if like you're in the middle of masturbating and like your boy call you like, do you pick up the phone and be like, yo, I'm doing X, Y, Z? Like, how do you mask
You don't
that?
pick up the phone.
So like you're saying like
So
how
you don't pick up the phone at all. Like, what happens if it's a dire emergency and he needs you to pick up the
I'm
phone?
gonna pick up after. I know it's an emergency if I ain't
But
pick up.
would you tell him that you're masturbating at that time?
Hell no, and all three of us probably could go across the board with that. But as a female, because y'all get more FaceTime calls from your girls than we would from our guys.
Okay.
If you in the middle of a session and your girl, who's your bestie, who calls daily, are you stopping your session to call? Like, how would you
You
handle
gonna
that?
be like, me and Rosie are busy right now? Give me
No,
like
like
10.
no. So like, I don't use a rose. I don't use no toys. Don't laugh at. No, I'm being dead serious. Y'all not gonna believe me. It is what it is. But
So I'm
I
old
said, these
fashioned.
two motherfuckers right here,
These
do it
niggas.
all.
nah, I'll just be like, bitch, rose, puts it down, hangs up. proceeds what I'm doing
I would
again.
rather not
So you would still
invite
answer
people
though?
into
No,
my private moment.
like me and my girls, like I'm like glass. Like I'm very transparent. So like
Yeah.
I don't give a shit when it comes to my female friends. When it comes to guys, I'll be like if it's my guy friend, I'll be like, yo, bro, man, I gotta talk to you.
Will you pick up? It's
Right.
crazy.
I don't know.
No,
like, I feel
won't.
like I.
you know you got an option to send a text message. Doo-doo-doo.
I don't have time for that. My hands,
Give me 5, bro.
my hands are full. I don't
Maybe
have
10.
time to send text messages.
Not at all, not at all.
You feel me?
So
I
like,
do.
so you're saying like I'm a little confused here. What as to what like you're saying like
He said-
if a guy calls me and I'm while
Like,
he's
if it's
calling
a
me I'm
guy-
jerking
Bro,
off.
Bro, if you were choking your chicken
See,
and I
like,
called you,
that's my
Choking-
question.
would you
Like, how
pick
would you
up?
say masturbating? Like that was
Choking
great.
your chicken
Choking in
is
my chicken.
Crazy.
I never heard that. It's a day of my life. I was today years old.
So how would you like go
You were-
about saying that you were masturbating without saying I'm masturbating?
I had a date with my rose. What?
Had a date with my rose. So she
A
did
rose
say.
could be a person. That's a name.
That's a pun.
What about you, Rat?
Wow, that's low key a bar.
Shit,
Don't
I'm
take
gonna
that
probably
shit.
just say,
Sorry, I won't.
rubbing one out.
That's
yanking
not
the.
really like.
That's not
That
saying
is a
it.
one, though.
That
Yeah, but
is
think
one.
about your like some bars here, like if you spit in some bars,
Say-
metaphors, similes, alliterations,
Said I'm
like
yanking the one-eyed dragon.
Hey,
The one-eyed anaconda.
yo,
Shaking
Nah,
out the
definitely
bottle for
go with my
snake.
first answer.
y'all never really had a mask the fact that you were masturbating, like ever in a conversation.
see, my problem is that I'm always like really blunt with anything and everything. So
you'll
like,
say you're masturbating. Straight
yeah,
up.
I'm just saying I'm
So
jerking
say
off.
if Jordy calls you on FaceTime and you pick up,
Or
you
Jordy,
pause what you're doing. You're not showing him what you're doing, but you're like in the
it's
like,
mad
in the-
weird.
in the
First
thing,
of all,
like,
she
Yeah, I'm
called
not
you
picking
Jordy.
up. Yeah,
She called you Jordy.
I know. I feel
And
it.
second of all, like
Yeah.
I just don't think that
Should pick
Brad,
up.
like I feel like Brad is smart enough to never FaceTime me. So like we won't necessarily be in that predicament where like that would happen where like I am talking to him with my dick in my hand. That would never happen. But for you, it's most likely to happen because with your women friends, you guys are most likely to like face like Ross said, like why I do get you two mixed up a lot. Like Ross said, like you will be more likely to pick up the phone
In the middle of fapping.
anytime at doing whatever you're doing, regardless of what you're doing.
Yeah, you gonna be like, I'm just
as a
fapping.
man,
Like,
I'm gonna rub my shit out first, get it done, and then be like, "Hey, I just saw that there was a missed call. Did you call me? Like,
so
what's
that was
up?"
like that call me later shit that you were talking about, right?
yeah, I'm gonna call you
Yeah.
later. Like, the fuck?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that in action.
If I pick up,
You guys are more
I'm
likely to
soft
do that.
at this point. Like, it's deflates.
If I pick
My
up,
female friends got all
If my
360.
Listen, my friends know if it's an emergency, text me first. Yo, like call me if I don't pick up. You text me immediately. You don't call me 3 times. Just text me immediately. I'll see that message.
I feel like you guys don't have cool ways to. Like,
I gave you like 40
You
different.
said one of them, but all of us were all. But the rest of us are slacking.
Average. Rubbing one out.
What's
What's
one
a-
out was terrible.
What's a fun way to say you're jerking off?
Oh,
I gotta
Spanking the
scratch my
monkey.
records real quick.
Scratching the record for women? That's
She said, I'm in the middle of
DJ.
You
fapping.
normally like
DJ Two Turn.
gotta tickle my pickle for a bit.
If I was a DJ, my name will be DJ Tutor. It's already
DJ Two
written.
Turn.
Yeah. Your name is actually pretty dope.
DJ Turnt.
Because as we, I don't want to talk about masturbating anymore.
finished
And as
with
we conclude our, we're heading towards the end. For those of us just joining us, we're actually finally in the fourth quarter. Ra, if you can be so kind and just pour us our last shot for the night.
The last
pour
hoorah.
them
The last
shots.
hoorah.
You dig?
While
You
Ra
dig?
does that, so normally when we have guests over on the podcast, we typically name the guest spirit animal, but there was some difficulties naming the previous guest we had because of how uncomfortable they made me and Rad felt while we were here. Me and Rad kind of felt like while they were here they didn't want to be here, so we was like, you know what? We are not going to name your spirit animal, and
that was
you
the
don't
first
deserve
episode?
this. No, it was a couple weeks back. I'm not gonna throw shade names.
Yeah.
We love everybody. Thank you for giving me a reasonable shot this time.
I got you, my boy.
This
Or
time
the
is
first-
crazy.
Yeah, niggas been to the rim though. Like niggas been wilding out.
Or the first one. Just know that.
We are here.
He did.
Niggas gonna think I'm a bad
Yeah,
bartender.
Tyler, you actually got lucky, like you said.
Yeah,
Our
we're gonna
last
name spirit
guest was
animals.
not horrible. But they were definitely given the mood of not wanting to be here.
Yeah.
And
It's crazy because the one I'm thinking for her, we already named somebody else that. So I'm actually interested to see what you thinking.
I want it to be not just start. Because before I started realizing that I was actually thinking about the animals before the guest even arrived. So now I'm just I'm
Getting
lit.
it based off their personality.
I just wanna, so you got wide eyes, big smile, curly hair. I'm trying to figure out what animal is that, guys? I'm gonna need help from the crew
say
today.
it again.
Wide eyes, big smile, curly hair. Oh, I already know.
What is she, bro?
She is a fucking beaver.
Fuck you.
Fucking beaver. You know
said
what?
fuck you like she heard that before, actually.
That works. That works.
Yeah, she said fuck you like she heard that before.
Made those faces is wild.
Yes.
Shouldn't have stuck out the teeth.
Because I ain't gonna lie.
Open your eyes and say,
You go work.
All I had to do was put wood there. You would have
yeah,
spent that
you would have went like this.
Fuck y'all.
It's crazy.
A quarter on the cob, there or something.
I was thinking otter, even though that was already named, but a beaver is very
I love that we all thought
Yeah.
about aquatic animals.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say mine, but
Dolphin.
I'm not gonna say mine, but we all thought about aquatic animals, which is
Oh,
nice.
actually,
You might be onto something there.
you give me dolphin.
Let me hear you
vibes,
make a
too.
dolphin. Yeah.
You the dolphin.
That part might be some dolphins right there.
Don't put me in a pool. I'm gonna dive and be like,
Yeah,
Nah,
Sound
we
like
can
you
like dolphin over a
you
beaver.
sound terrible.
Sound like you just got electrocuted. The fuck? You good?
yeah, I use static shock.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna say my animal. Cause nah, you ain't gonna do that.
What's your animal?
I was thinking, you ever seen Madagascar?
Which one?
You know,
Wait, which
you
animal?
know Gloria.
The hippopotamus?
No, I wanted the zebra because he'd be like, "What's crack a
You ain't Chris
lacking?"
Rock,
I be
nigga.
telling people that. I be like,
You
"What's
ain't Chris
crack a
Rock.
lacking?"
You Wanda Sykes.
Yeah.
Go ahead here.
I can't be the penguin. He'd be like, "You didn't see anything."
What do you feel? What did you feel like your spirit animal was, and who was the closest?
Gosh,
The hippo is the strong
Because I'm
animal.
agreeing with
hippo
you
was a
with
strong
dolphin.
one. Huh?
I'm agreeing with you with dolphin.
Yeah, I like dolphin, but I'm gonna stick with my beaver.
I don't like beaver because my teeth is look like a beaver, so it's I feel like you. come
So
from a
that is even
structure.
more
I love beaver.
that's even more accurate.
I love beaver.
I love
No,
beaver.
you know what I could be?
What?
Perry the platypus.
A platypus?
Perry.
Okay, I can see
Oh,
the
shit.
platypus
I'm
because
just
I can see
saying.
going like this.
Alright, we got it.
Hey, yo, let's take our shot, man.
Yo,
Pa arriba, pa abajo, pa centro,
Centro.
pa dentro.
Adentro.
Have a
To
blast.
episode 79.
Let's get
Yes,
it.
man.
79. Salud.
Salud. Guys, I know this was 2 weeks back. Did you guys enjoy yourselves back?
yes.
It was a good podcast back.
22
Thalia,
over
two
for the
turn.
2 weeks back.
How did
How
you
we
feel?
do?
Did you really
I enjoyed
like joining
myself.
us?
I really did. I really
Right?
did. I loved it.
Thank you.
Glad we enjoyed.
That makes me feel so good. Like, oh my God, we do our job.
No, I really did. I really did love it. I really did.
I really am appreciative. I know I might sound sarcastic,
real.
but I dead ass like love this.
And also as a host, because most hosts, like, I mean, as a guest, pause,
Yeah.
as a guest, because a lot of guests, you know, come camera shy. So it's like, you know, they
She's
don't
a
really
model.
break
She
out
was
their
ready.
shell. So
Yeah.
No, it's not
we
even
appreciate
that.
you
It's,
bringing your personality.
no, that's literally this. What I showed y'all is literally what my personality.
And we can
is.
see that.
I
A whole
agree.
bunch of dolphin
Like,
noises.
raw.
you definitely give me like super genuine
Really?
vibes.
And we fuck with that for real.
For real, man. But before we actually go, because we actually, sadly, we have to end this. I would love for this to happen. Before we go, please give them like, you know, like your social media, and if you don't mind, like actually leave the consumers or the audience with an actual quote or a message of the day, if you don't mind.
All right. You can find me on Instagram at the number 2, Turnt, and THALIA. You can find me on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it nowadays. 'Cause I'm still calling it
It's Twitter. Yep.
Yeah, it's still Twitter. The OGs know. It's underscore the number 2, Turnt, THALIA.
Thalia or Thali.
Bing, bada boom. Thalia 2 Turnt.
No,
Whatever.
she don't got an OF. Don't ask.
I really don't. Yeah,
that.
I
Those
got
are
that.
links.
No.
I'm trying to get one, but I don't want to.
No, it's not about him. And then the quote of
like
the
that.
day.
You're right.
I like that.
I don't know.
Fuck you
I
guys.
just want to say like something inspirational. Like it really got to be inspirational.
Yeah,
Like, can I be
not- or
funny?
just one
Can I-
message.
can I
Whatever
be
comes to
funny?
your head.
Yeah, what's
Whatever
sticks
comes
to
to
your
your
head?
head.
Fuck bitches get money.
There we go.
Bow, stamp that,
I heard
and
it.
then
Bow.
throw another stamp on top of that stamp. That.
Yeah.
You did.
You did. Alright?
Yeah.
No, you fucking know. These 3 people in this room aside from me know that.
Y'all know what it is. We
Exactly.
almost 20 episodes away from episode fucking 100.
You know, that's just
Period.
crazy.
we
Like,
creeping up.
ladies and
On
gentlemen,
triple digits.
The grind
for
is
real,
real.
like we are really there, and I just want to say thank you guys for like whoever's been watching, sticking with us through this like challenge, this road, these chapters, these episodes. We appreciate the love, we appreciate the support,
And we'd appreciate
This is
more
Jungle
comments.
Squadcast. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and please at the end when you see the credits, please make sure you follow the YouTube, the Instagram, and all the other platforms. This is the Jungle Squadcast. We here, we there,
You
and,
did.
and now we out of here. You feel me?
Stamp that.
Yeah.
Yo. Let's go.